All right. Should be working now. Can we all hear me?
All right, wait. Be quiet now.
Can we all hear me? Am I heard now? Is my microphone working?
I'm working on it. Hold on. Keep talking.
Is my microphone working? Can I get a heard? Can I get a heard?
We got it.
All right.
Yep, they got it. We're all good.
Finally. Glad we got that fixed. Let's make sure that that doesn't happen again. Let's bump the audio of the mic. Lower the sound of the stream. That should take care of that. All right. What do you say we try that again?
I love how it says there's 2 watching, but the chat is being... There it goes, 21 chat.
All right, it's bounced up. All right, it should work now. Let's go to Sion Hirani. All right. While we're waiting on people to come in, I'll go ahead and tell y'all today has been one crazy, crazy day. Nearly got clipped by a car while running. Had to go get a new keyboard for the computer because the one I had was sparking at me. Like literally just, it short-circuited or something, so that was crazy. Had to run around and get new speakers because the speakers on my TV are not working very well. And a response video that I was going to make is now impossible to make because the dude who I was responding to pussed out and took down his video, privatizing it, while I was in the process of writing the script. Because the response to his video was so awful. Like, he had such a negative backlash to his video. In fact, Shadiversity was responded to his video just today, and I'm willing to bet that was the straw that broke his back, because he immediately pulled that crap down while Lark and I were out eating, and then released a video 30 minutes ago saying, "Find peace in the domain," where it's just this very meditative, relaxing music, because I'm thinking he's trying to play victim now. Like, say, please don't make fun of me anymore. I'm like, you had a bad take. We all have those. You needed to leave it up there, let people laugh at it, and let the drama die. Like,
I think it wasn't just that this wasn't the only video where it's like he kept trying to defend that take.
Well, okay, so it was a video called "Why the Hate? The Halo TV Series. We Need to Have a Talk." It was a 40-minute long video where he tries to defend the Halo TV series and explain away some of the counterpoints that people make. It's from a YouTube channel called Installation 00.
Yeah, Static Ethan already guessed it.
Yeah, he has over 174,000 subscribers, so he's really up there. He's way beyond me. Apparently, he's a popular Halo lore channel, but this was a terrible take. All I had to do was watch the first few minutes, and I was easily like, okay, this deserves a response. And I was typing up a long, very thought-out response. And I was being respectful. He called for respect, so I was respectful. I was doing a very respectful, thought-out, eloquent response. Takes that video down. He can't handle it. Everyone in his comment section was coming after him for it. He was just lambasted for this video. It was a terrible take. And I think he could not handle it. I don't think he could handle the terrible take. I don't think he could handle the negative. And no, I don't think this is him going, okay, maybe I was wrong. No, I think he's going, oh man, everyone's so hateful to me. I need to take this down. That is my bet. Okay? It was abysmal. It was an abysmal take. All right, let's make sure that we're working. We're back on with Sion Hirani, my Twi'lek Jedi from my story. So, that's why I'm a little bit upset right now, guys, because I spent a lot of time, almost like an hour and a half, writing up that thing. And boy, was that disappointing. Uh-oh.
What the heck is this?
Oh, there's the audio again. For some reason,
the soundtrack just ended for that. Normally you wouldn't notice because we'd be in the middle of combat or something, but...
Gotcha. But anyway, that's the situation, so y'all can tell why I'm a little upset. That made me a little mad. I was like, why did you take that down? I spent like an hour and a half. Because he said at the beginning of his video, look, I'm open to a discussion. I really do want to have a positive discussion. If you are willing to hear my points and have a discussion with me in the comments section, I'd be happy to have that. And I'm like, oh, dude, let's have a discussion. But I won't do it in the comments because I got a lot to say. Let's make a video, and you can respond to my video, or whatever you want to do. We can have a back-to-back video session, man. I would be happy to hash this out. No, one person, Shadversity, makes a video calling him out, gone. And I'm like, wow, that says all I need to know. Anyway.
At least you weren't in the middle of making the video when he took it down. No, that we could live with that, because we would already have the video to work with.
Well, the thing was, we can't download the video if he privatizes it. We can't download the video to use.
Yep.
The only thing I could do is download Shadversity's video to reply to it, but I don't want to do that because that would take a lot of editing, and, I mean, what would be the point now? He's already taken down his video. Like, what would be the point?
Indeed. Where are you running off to?
Don't we have a thing this way?
Yeah, well, anyway, also, they were asking...
Or do we need to take a speeder?
We could take a speeder out there.
Oh, let's take a speeder.
But they were asking, how's your thumb doing?
It's doing a lot better. I'm pretty sure I can play some For Honor tomorrow. Because I know y'all are waiting on me to get back to that. So where are we going?
We were going, left one.
This one?
No, left.
Left. So forward camp speeder?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so unless y'all have more questions about that debacle.
Yeah, well, they're kind of like several people say, like, you can't defend that show. Like, I know it's a crime against humanity.
He tried. I'll give him that, but his points were awful. He contradicted himself in several points. He was very hypocritical. And despite him constantly saying, "No, I just want to have a discussion, guys. Let's all be respectful here. Let's all be nice and respectful.
We're trying to have a reasonable discussion."
Despite him saying, "I want to be respectful," he uses another character from a TV show to scream out, "All the hate is unfucking warranted." I'm like, yeah, that just really revealed your motivation and what you really feel. You're not interested in a discussion. You are already of the opinion that everything said against the show is unwarranted. Like, everything. He even defended the sex scene, which I'm like, okay, how can you defend the sex scene? How can you defend that? He tried, and part of his argument was, the people who really hate this show only like the games. They don't understand the books. And then he goes on and on about how in the books they showed Master Chief's personality. And I'm like, yes! Do you not see why that's a problem? They could have used the books to do Master Chief's personality. They didn't. They deliberately chose not to. Does that not show you there's a problem? He says Master Chief doesn't have a personality in the games. He does in the books! You said so!
Alright. Well, you got a stone you're supposed to be investigating here.
Alright, let's investigate some stone.
I will guard carefully.
Guard me. The writing carved into the stone is almost illegible with age. The more you examine it, the stronger your intuition becomes. The first blade you seek is here.
I believe the, we have a droid.
It's a droid! Hi, droid!
Oh, poor Jaguar Warrior didn't know.
What?
You didn't know that there was a sex scene? Yep.
I must take the first blade. The Jedi have need of it again.
The first blade. First Jedi weapon. From this beginning, lightsabers came.
No, Shad was the one responding to the video. It was Installation 00 that was trying to defend the show.
Right, Shad wasn't defending the show. He's been open. Shad is open about his dislike for the show. He calls it the Phalo TV series.
Yep.
Why would Master Rajavari take the hilt and then bring it back?
Good PR.
Not my concern.
Oh.
To take the hilt, prove worthy. The philosophy of Jedi combat. Show understanding.
Clanker detected.
When the Master led challenges,
Very right.
here in
Hey, this is Star Wars. We can say clanker with impunity.
Those filthy clankers.
No, that's our word. You can say clanka, though.
Clanker. No hard R on that?
Yeah, no hard R. I do like how they're calling Shad Chad University now.
He is a Chad, absolutely. I agree with his points entirely, for sure.
So what do you got to do over here?
I gotta pass some kind of trial up in here. I'll kill this dude first, though, because he's looking at me.
I'm not sure you have to kill them first. You might have to, like, scan them or something.
No, I don't have to do that yet, I don't. Maybe you do. Alright.
Pull up your mission items.
Activate and destroy combat training droids.
I think you have to activate.
No, I think I have to do that over here. See, look at this, see that? I think I have to activate it here, then the droid comes out, and we gotta kill it. Truly, this will show the essence of Jedi combat by killing battle droids.
I completely misunderstood the second movie then.
Yeah, the second movie completely changed my whole understanding about Jedi combat.
What I love, though, is that these ancient Jedi carved this whole place out of stone, but still had perfectly serviceable mechanical droids.
Perfectly preserved mechanical droids that still function, by the way, these eons later.
Lark do dark Sith humor. We'll get there, but like we got to get to like the good stuff first. Like killing droids, anybody can kill droids. Jedi, Sith, Clankers.
I think the thing that so one thing that we are going to need to do is we need to go ahead and start talking some Star Wars stuff because we've ranted about Halo, and unfortunately, I'm really sad to say this, guys. I'm probably not going to respond to the video because, for one thing, I couldn't download it, and for two, I don't want to take the time and energy to download Shadversity's video and edit it heavily just to respond. It's not worth it as much as I'd love to.
Oh my gosh, a giant rock!
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just still kind of sore about that.
Received. All droids report your battle performance. Satisfactory.
So, the Chrome Dome's happy?
My battle skills are more than merely satisfactory.
Good attitude to
Telemetry
have.
does not lie.
Telemetry does not lie. I lie. I am a lying droid.
How do we know you're not just programmed to say that, pal? Huh?
I mean, C-3PO lied, remember? C-3PO could lie. If he could lie, anything could lie. Alright, time to call
Let's take
Mom.
him on.
Okay, Mom, I picked up pizza. I'm coming home.
A lightsaber from someone called the Weapon Master.
That would be hilarious. Like,
Looks as if
you
there's
pull up your
data
master and
on
just like, yeah, I'll have one large pepperoni and a medium cheese. Like, no, this is your master. I know. What you
I
said.
know exactly what I said.
I'm running around. I'm hungry. Make something.
Make me some frickin' food, lady. You're already wearing the apron and everything.
I mean, yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna make a cook in Star Wars. We're gonna have to like base.
Wait, what the heck? That is that a Sith? Because he was using
Actually,
lightning.
yes, it was.
What's a Sith?
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me check her level. Stay still, dagnabbit. Yeah, that's a sorcerer,
Yeah, it's a Sith sorcerer.
and it's a Republic player.
How?
Once you get a high enough level, I'm fairly certain what it lets you do is I gotta go this way.
Oh.
Once you get a high enough level, and if you're dark enough, you can actually start going into dark side abilities.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, time to go dark side, maybe, and then I can start being evil again.
No, you were supposed to help me, bro.
Fine. I'll be morally ambiguous, but we all know I'm evil.
I mean, I know you're evil, but we can keep that hidden for a little while.
Listen, at least let me commit light genocide on the Flesh Raider people.
Those filthy flesh raiders.
Just gonna put,
And then someone's going to argue that flesh raiders are coded to be black or something.
extra credits, I'm sure, is already typing a doctoral thesis on the subject.
Flesh... Is it really right to make all flesh raiders evil? After all, they could be black.
No, that's not a big thing for them. It's red.
Oh yeah, red.
Actually, there is like a chance you do that. Like when we go out of this cave, there will be an opportunity to like find a baby Flesh Raider that we could potentially, give to the Jedi to raise up nice and peaceful. What's interesting is they don't give us a choice. Like, you have to take care of the child.
You have to do something with that baby.
Yep, and I have to explore the ancient shrine. I forget what I'm doing here, but hey.
What are you doing here? I believe Heidegger once said.
That's great, Raven. No, Lark, glass the Geonosians. They're space bugs and deserve to die.
GD.
You can speak.
Did you just call me Jedi?
Whoa! We can use the Force?
No, that's just bad breath. He seems surprised that they're there too. I didn't know we were this smart.
I didn't know we had these guys here.
Time to do a little of ethnic cleansing. I mean, peacekeeping. Peacekeeping.
Yeah, I
that's
just
what
killed
we're
them all
calling
with an earthquake. How's that feel, boys?
it. Ooh, I'm scared. Filthy savages.
Whoa, Togruta! Master Bella Kiwi.
Ah, gosh, they're Oh, no, that's not a Flesh Raider.
God damn.
Mr. Orgaz sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of
Shakti?
the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
You sure made short work of this bunch. You ever leave survivors?
Legally, I'm not allowed to answer that.
Saying my name twice gets boring.
Pretty sure that's not in the Jedi code.
It's in his code.
I make my own code with blackjack, and I'm not allowed to say hookers.
This Flesh Raider
But you just said hookers.
I'm allowed to say it in that manner. The legal bylaws are quite long and extensive.
Years old from the looks of it.
You're going to be a very troubled Jedi.
Are more advanced than we realized.
No, the rest of the Jedi will be troubled with me.
No doubt there. I find it funny that Togruta head tails on the front are stupid long that they go down to their belly button, but on the back they only go down to like the small of their back. It feels a little lopsided.
I think they'd get in the way too.
I would think so. That's why I very rarely make a Togruta character, because it's like, why?
All those bad feelings the council's been having.
But now Talon, oh, they're freaking awesome.
No, I'm not launching an Exterminatus on the Twi'leks. I'm working with one.
No, Twi'leks are cool. Twi'leks are fine in my book.
However, the Killiks on Alderaan, they're getting wiped.
Oh, Killiks, no, nuke them, nuke their predecessors, nuke the protozoa that birthed them onto this world.
Do you? I doubt Master Orgus would agree. The more we know of our enemy's movements, the better.
We don't have to worry about the enemy's movements if they're all dead.
Gosh, man, you are gonna go dark, aren't you?
Maybe. I will make. I'm not gonna pick dark side for the sake of dark side. I'm gonna pick what I think makes sense.
Oh yeah, obviously.
And occasionally what's funny.
I mean, obviously.
How do I get the freaking angle? Okay, this way.
Oh,
look.
He's trying to think.
We gotta put a stop to that.
Thinking is dangerous for you guys, isn't it? And you're like, that's a lot coming from you, tailhead.
No, if you look at the Jedi Aryan the Twi'leks are like 3rd level. Flesh Raiders are at the bottom. They're not Ubermensch.
We are going to be... All of our German fans are getting pissed off at us.
They're going, no, that's not how we keep them in camps.
That is not how we keep them in camps.
Yeah,
keep them in ovens, obviously.
I am nowhere near organized enough to be a German.
I've met Germans who are, like, pretty sloppy, though.
Yeah, but they were over here.
Ah, that's true. That is very true.
They're
once they come over here, you know. Oh,
yeah, we kind of run. I gotta place like little cam things.
Oh, I better follow after you then. So what's going on in chat right now?
Oh, they're having a ball.
Are they?
Hey Raven, have you ever heard of a show known as The Dragon Prince? It is.
Oh,
yeah, we know.
God.
Don't get me started on that. That's a random
Don't even
subject
get
for
me started. Yeah, that show is cancer.
That's like one where it's like I joke around and like say that like, we should explore the dark side of the Force more, but like the dark magic they talk about in the Dragon Prince, why the frick is that a bad thing?
No, here's the thing about Dragon Prince. Here's what I love about it. Everyone's talking about, oh, it's like the new Avatar: The Last Airbender. In fact, it had the writer of Avatar working on it. It is one of the biggest jokes to animation. Oh my gosh, it is such cringe. I can't respect it.
Well, the thing is, it had potential, but there's one glaring flaw for me.
What's that, bro?
The big thing is, like, there's this world of magic, and, but the humans got exiled to one side of the continent because they started practicing, dark magic. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty bad. And then it's revealed, oh, the only magic humans can naturally perform is dark magic.
So they can't perform any other kind of magic?
Yeah, not without, like, some kind of focus. And I'm like, well, like, so, and what's the bad side of dark magic? It requires you to use, like, not human, but, like, living like a life force to do it, like
a bug or something,
or a woman crushes a spider and casts like a giant fireball. I'm like, that's an awesome trade-off.
Yeah,
just don't kill people.
Just don't kill people. Just kill bugs. But then the obvious argument that they're going to come up with, but if you kill bugs to start with, one day you may move up to people. It starts small, but then it grows like a serial killer. You don't know what we're about. You don't know what we're about. And besides, the implication therein is that dark magic can just be used to do anything, and therefore you'll want to use that to do anything. How do we know that? What are the limitations of dark magic? What can it do and what can it not do?
Yeah. There's a lot of plot holes we had with it, and just like I gave up like halfway through season 1, just because I was like, okay, like you lost me. I was up with you to a point, but you lost me.
It's one of those things where it's just like, how? How do you even this many jelly beans?
Why?
And it went woke real fast too. Like it went really woke really fast. Like, oh my gosh. And of course they've got the voice actor of Sokka doing one of the main characters, which is fine.
But he does a fine job.
He does it. Well, here's the thing. I don't have an issue with the actors. I have an issue with the writing. Ironically, considering the writer isn't a writer that I actually really look up to. I'm surprised ER hasn't gone after this show, because when he did his Legend of Korra response series, he brought up that Aaron Eoz, the writer, was a major part of what made Avatar: The Last Airbender good, and he praised Aaron Eoz's writing style. And he praised it again in his what was it? The Death Note Netflix series. He brought up Aaron Eaz there, saying that he was a wonderful writer. Here I'm like, this is not wonderful writing. This is actually trash tier writing. This is awful, awful, awful writing.
But yeah, like there are things I like about it, but the problem is like the overglaring idea is just like dark magic bad. I'm like, I'm gonna need more of a reason for dark magic bad, like because the way they've set it up, it kind of looks like there actually might be a legitimate reason to use it.
Like legit, like they say humans are bad because they use dark magic, and I'm like, but you can only use normal magic.
Yeah.
It's like, so what can the humans use to fight against you?
Yeah. They also established like, hey, like you guys had nothing, and then like we were probably getting picked on by the other races, and so we developed dark magic as a way to like stand our ground.
Stand your ground, states. But yeah, that's why I couldn't stand it. That's why I was like,
now you got to go back to the Jedi Temple. I have to go to Kalikori Village. Let's go to the Jedi Temple first.
Okay. Fast travel.
Fast travel.
Fast
and then
travel.
we can speeder bike out of here.
Oh, we need to go to the Jedi Temple. Let's go.
Temple.
Oh, and also there is a side mission we can come back here and do later if we want to.
Yeah, we can, but it's not important.
Yeah, it's not as important. Yeah.
But I like the romance and the Dragon Prince a little. I didn't get that far to see like the romance go that far. I mean, there was like some tease between the Sokka's character. I can't remember his actual name.
And the elf girl.
No, not even the elf girl. It was like the daughter of the evil guy.
Yeah, but didn't they kind of try to establish a relationship between him and elf girl?
I think that's where they were eventually going to go. And honestly, I like elf girl fine. She's
fine. She's okay.
I like the characters. It's just I think there's a problem with the world.
I didn't even like all the characters. The younger brother of Sokka's voice is just irritating.
He is a little too cutesy for my regard. Also, the king kind of seemed like an idiot.
Oh yeah, the king. I was like, oh.
Because like the guy comes in like, I have a solution that'll save your life, and then he's like, are you willing to sacrifice your own? And then he's like, then leave. And then he comes back and says, I actually will do it. And he's like, no, get out.
You're a bad person. It's like, why? What? Because his whole thing is, the elves are going to show up to try to kill him, right? So he comes in with this two-headed snake or something, that if it bites him with one head and bites another person with the other head, it will transfer their minds. So that way, even if they kill his body, his mind will still be safe in someone else. And he even says, and there are plenty of guards here willing to become your recipient. And like 3 guards walk in bowing like, we're ready. And he's like, no, this is wrong. I'm like, I'm sorry. You're the king. Your survival is paramount. This is not up for debate. You should do it. I'm like, why?
Yeah. And a person, if you like it, that's great. No, you don't have to agree with us on that. It's just, it rubbed us the wrong way. It's one of those things, like, I pay way too much attention to world building. Like, that's one of my problems with, like, say, shows like Naruto. So, no, if you still enjoy it, by all means.
I've said it 100 times, I'll say it 100 more if I have to. You don't have to agree with us about what we like versus what you like. If you like a show or movie or book or whatever that we don't like, we're not here to tell you you're wrong. Hold on.
Influencing a
but yeah, like you can still like whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you shouldn't. If you like the Dragon Prince, watch the Dragon Prince and enjoy it. I hope you love it, and I hope that it gives you everything you wanted. But we can't stand it. It's awful, and we didn't want to watch any more of it.
Yep. Though I will admit, I did like the ant.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
The ant was awesome.
Master Yuan is my teacher.
Yep, Aesthetic Ethan's right. Naruto, just don't think about it. That's the attitude.
God, I can't wait, dude. We are going to rip it a new one.
Agreed to accept Yuan's opinion. For now.
We can't believe we're accepting the opinion of a
I'm
woman.
concerned about the dangers this path is leading you through. Finding the Fount of Rajavari before anyone Lark does is important.
Oh, man. Okay, so one thing that I did want to talk about, unless there are other questions in chat that I don't know about.
Okay.
Anything? Are we good?
Not yet. I still think they're still trying to process everything.
Okay, well, let's talk to Yuan first, and then we'll go into our rant, because I've got stuff to say.
It'll resolve that silly debate once and for all.
What's up, Lizard Face?
Oh, there's a question in chat. Is telling half of the truth considered a lie, or is it still the truth?
I mean, my dad used to tell us, sometimes you should tell the truth, but just don't tell all you know.
Tell what you know.
Like,
just don't tell all that you know.
Correct.
Because sometimes it depends. Like, are you trying to misinform, or are you trying to like there's information they don't need to know just yet?
Like to me, like here's the thing: if you deliberately say something that you know to be untrue, that's a lie. But if you give the truth, but you don't tell all the information you know, that's still the truth. Like, for example, if someone, like, I used to help take kids in my neighborhood to high school, and there was one girl who rode in my car sometimes who was very immature and acted up. Hold on. There we go. And she would often act up, and sometimes the mother would ask me, "Oh, did she behave in the car?" I could tell the honest to God truth and say the full story and say, "Oh, she's a menace." But I don't. I say, I got her to school, no problem. Which is true.
Well, it's also kind of like with like responding to parents as a teacher.
Yeah.
On several occasions, I like tell them like they do this, this, and that. But I know if I tell them the whole truth, they won't believe me. So I have to sort of ease them into like the understanding that I have.
They had no idea.
So it comes down to it. Yeah, intent does play a large part of it.
Correct.
The best way to lie is to manipulate the truth to a certain extent. You're not wrong there. Because a half-truth filled with misinformation beats complete misinformation every time. I don't know of this Rattlesnake Jake you speak of.
Rattlesnake Jake is one of the guys from the movie Rango.
Oh, him! But nobody tangos with the Rango.
I welcome his help.
Because he was that big rattlesnake that showed if he had like a Gatling gun rattle.
Yeah. You ain't got the nerve. Try me. Well, that was an okay movie.
It was okay. It could have been better, but
honestly, I think
Frozen. Hold on, I'm frozen.
Let it go.
No. I did it last time, and I was met with horrible responses.
Well, that's because you were singing. Now that I'm singing, they're all going to commit suicide.
Yeah, I still had survivors after I sang.
Yeah,
Come on, unfreeze already.
I'm going to be real out of the family. You're probably the better singer out of the two of us.
Come on. There we go. All right. Let's adjust. Gotta adjust that. There we go. Open that. Good. So far, so goodly do, right?
Yeah, Emmanuel Shearing. That's what I thought the case was.
What was the case?
About that guy, that one Republic sorcerer running around shooting lightning.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, okay. So let's talk about what I wanted to. Game, don't do this to me. Let's talk about what we were going to talk about. Okay. So,
hi, Incredibilis. Good to see you.
Oh, Incredibilis is back in. Sweet. All right.
We're communicating.
Oh, let's talk to this lady. What's she want?
You can talk to her. I can't.
What's going on? Why not?
Oh, I think I have to go to Calicori Village and do my thing before I can do this.
Oh, okay. Then let's do your thing. Come on. Let's go.
Yay!
Why do you need to go back to Calicori?
It's like certain missions, like you have to progress a certain level in the story before they will activate for you. I think it's also like a safeguard, so like people don't take on missions that are too tough for them.
Gotcha. Well, anyway, as I was saying, whoa, run past that person. Gosh, I keep getting sidetracked, guys. I'm sorry.
We both have ADD.
Look, squirrel. Anyway, back to the point. So,
hold on, where's the squirrel?
I wanted to talk to y'all about something that was shown to me the other day. This video was released earlier this month, and it was from Lily Orchard. And if you don't know who Lily Orchard is, consider yourself a blessed person. Lily Orchard released... This actually isn't my first run-in with Lily, believe it or not. Before I got big on YouTube, I commented on one of her videos. Simply saying, I think if you were a little less hostile towards your opposition, people would appreciate more what you had to say. And instead of, ignoring my comment or agreeing or anything like that, she says, what, so I should just be nice to fascists? Get bent, that kind of... I'm like, wow, well, you proved my point. So, believe me, I have very little respect for the person. Lily Orchard released a video talking about what would make the dark side of the Force in Star Wars more interesting. And I was asked to do a response video to it. I won't do a response video to it for one reason and one reason only.
Alright, we're about to go full dark side here.
You would. Go. Oh, it won't?
What?
It won't. Did it separate our group?
No, we're still in the group.
What?
That is it because it knows what I'm about to do?
Alright, well, we're going to wait outside, guys. Well, that gives me some time to chat. So, Lark, you do your thing, and then when you come back
Here's
out...
the chat so you know what's going on.
Okay, so, alright, so here's the thing. So, Lily Orchard said in her video that the problem is people are getting tired of Star Wars just being about the Force and lightsabers and wizards and stuff. I can agree with that to some extent. I think that's a little saturated. We can have some more stuff about bounty hunters. In fact, I have a bounty hunter story that I'd like to tell y'all about sometime. If y'all are interested, let me know in chat. Okay, so anyway, so she says, one thing that they could do is make the dark side more interesting. I said, okay. She goes on to argue that one of the problems is if you analyze the light side of the Force philosophy, the Jedi code, versus the dark side of the Force philosophy, the Sith code, you recognize that the Jedi code is stupid, but the Sith code could be a path to something great. She says that the idea of the Jedi is that passion is a lie, there is only peace. But passion is not just anger. Passion is anything that you're passionate about, that you're inclined about, that you want to see changed or done. And that peace is just an excuse to avoid having to do anything. That's the reason why the Sith took over in the first place during the prequels. Because the Jedi saw problems but didn't do anything about them. They just wanted peace. They didn't want to change anything. They didn't want to fix anything. And I was willing to go, I agree with that. That's actually true. I agree with that stance. But then she follows that up with, that's exactly the kind of talking point that the white supremacist right-wingers of this country have been trying to push. And I'm like, yep, you lost me. You lost me. And she goes on to say, one of the problems that the Jedi teaches that anger, any anger, is seen as dark side. You know, like even righteous anger. And I go, yes, I agree. That's right. They do that, and that's a problem. Just like what the right-wingers in this country do. You know, you lost me again. It's like you can't talk about these things without somehow getting political. And I go, can't you leave politics at the door to discuss this? Can't you just say, you know what, I don't need to talk about politics? We can leave that discussion alone. But then she goes on to say that the dark side of the Force teaches that peace is a lie, there is only passion. But when you're passionate about things, you do things, you take action, you call out problems, you address problems, you fix them. And I go, yes, sometimes that is one interpretation. That is a thing that can be done or can be addressed, yes. But is that what they often do? See, the nice thing about the Sith is that,
Alright, I'm done. No dark side potential. You didn't miss anything.
What, you didn't sleep with the lady?
What? That's what you were implying? Oh, gosh, I can't believe you. How could you insinuate?
I thought that's exactly what you were going to do. You wanted to be. You would do that.
All right, we got to talk to this lady.
Okay, let's talk to lady here. Okay.
Jedi, you came.
I did. Well, he did earlier with another lady.
No, that mission hasn't come up yet.
You need to remain calm.
Anyway, checking chat real
The
quick.
Shaders took him a week ago. They came at twilight. One of them was just...
Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
Cars. He dragged my son away.
Okay, so anyway, let's finish up this conversation, and then I'll get back to what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all kind of see where I'm going with this. Lily cannot divorce discussing fictional realities with current political talking points. She can't do it. No matter what it is, she can't do it.
I'm a Jedi. This is what we're here for. She
goes on to say that, again, I agree to some extent. She says the Force doesn't side with any part. It's not light or dark, it's how you use it. But the fact is, the dark side could be used to explore other morally altruistic ideals. And I'm like, it could. But here's the thing. Most Sith
don't do that.
Don't do that. Most Sith seek power, and they'll do it by personal means. What's this?
We'll go check it out. Also, I just want to point out, in this hut, there is a sign that explains the lore of the Twi'leks. This woman has a sign in her house to explain the lore of her own race.
There you go. All right, let's see what this guy has. I've never met him.
So, you're one of them Brahmin from that Fallout game, ain't you?
Yeah, looks like it. He's a Brahmin. Flesh Raiders' attacks are up. They're 3 in the past day. Just last night, they dragged a dozen pilgrims into the darkness.
Sounds like a pilgrim matter.
Can't we move these pilgrims
dang
away from this territory?
The creatures hunt far to feed. Believe me, we've tested their hunger. Why would you test their hunger? I've been studying the Flesh Raiders with Master Genso. We hope to elucidate the creature's culture and learn what pilgrim stories claim the Flesh Raiders' twisted appetite stems from the idols they worship. We've confirmed the idols' existence, but what do these idols represent? Do they motivate the Flesh Raiders' cravings? We need answers, and that means examining the idols up close, a dangerous task.
The Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Like how many Twinkies we can eat in one sitting. We have to know.
Oh, I think this guy is just like that lady in the temple who could give you the exact same mission.
You kiss your mother with that math, pal?
I know, right? Like, what the heck's he saying? He's like, it scares me.
That's a face, not even a no. Mother couldn't
No,
love it.
mother couldn't love it either. Okay, so as I was saying, but Lily cannot talk about anything that without bringing in the politics of the matter. And to me, to a lot of people who watch her stuff, it becomes very hard to stomach after a while. It's like, we got to go this way for the mission, right?
Yep. Yeah, you're heading in the right direction.
Yeah, see? Anyway, and so everything she talks about is just political pandering, political expediency. It becomes very old very quickly.
Grease the rhetoric.
Like, it gets, and then she straight up says, am I really arguing for Star Wars to become more woke? And I thought this is the moment where she'll say, no, not really, but... No, she just says, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, oh! So you don't understand the concept of go woke, go broke, do you?
It's like, I was like, yeah, I do want them to go more woke. Yeah, because that's worked so well in the past.
Yeah, because every product that has tried to go woke has always worked out
Turn
well.
around, you're going the wrong way.
Ah!
Rage has blinded you from the proper path.
You're right, rage has. Maybe I'm the dark sider here.
Join us, we have cookies.
Anyway, what's chat saying right now?
Do it like the early day colonizers and indoctrinate the flesh raiders. You're dang right we will. This is the perfect time.
No one gives a shit what I'm talking about. They're just like, quick, more racist jokes.
Oh no, there are other comments along those lines, but that's just the first one I saw.
I killed both of you fools with an earthquake. Do not test me.
It's like, wouldn't it be a shame if the decibel level were about to go up? Oh no, there were comments because like Ullabo's like, ooh, it's that kind of person.
Yeah, don't watch Lily Orchard stuff. I beseech you, do not do it.
Also, keep in mind, Raven, there is still a bit of a lag, so I was like, they're probably just hearing the rant right now.
Oh, okay, that is true. There's like an 8-second lag. I figured, but didn't want to assume. Because you know what assuming does.
Makes an ass out of you and me.
Wait, what? That's not what I was going to say at all.
So you're just like, wordplay. I don't get it.
I love that line. The bad guys had so many good lines. Like, that was one of my favorites. Just, wordplay. I don't get it.
He was one of my favorites. I like
Piranha was a G, okay? I love Piranha. Every scene he was in, I thought, okay, I love this character.
We're doing the Emperors? Oh, wait, no, we're the Republic. We can't say that. We're doing the Prime Minister. No, it just doesn't have the same ring.
It just doesn't work.
For the Republic, there. That's almost as good.
For the Republic! Those pig lions had some tough armor. But yeah,
Again, not the same ring.
And then then there was the spider. I liked the spider too. She was
Tarantula.
fun. Webs, as they called her. Oh, she was fun. She was fun. I know Hannah liked Snake.
Oh, listen to this. Regulator says, Lily Orchard is a sociopath with a history of mistreating friends.
Oh yeah, no question.
Interesting.
I know that. I remember that.
I didn't know about the mistreating friends.
Yeah, apparently she had a friend who talked about My Little Pony with her, and apparently he had a disagreement with her about something, and she basically drug his whole name through the mud.
Okay.
I already did. We're working on it.
Yep, this is in fact a rock with some things tied to it.
Actually, it's one of their poops. They like to build up statues with their own fecal matter.
All right.
It's the way they honor strangers. So since we're strangers, we better get out of here before they give us a monument in their honor.
Kill them all.
Kill them all. They do not deserve to live. Kill them all.
Do not suffer the Xeno to live.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a page from the Imperium of Man here. I don't see a reason to let these live.
You look close enough, we might be able to pass you off as a mutant human.
Yeah, the Imperium of Man has weird taste when it comes to mutants. It's like, you look close to human, so we'll let it slide. Another earthquake. Gosh, guys, y'all must live on a real difficult area or like a fault line or something, because you got all these rocks flying around, you got these earthquakes happening, keep getting knocked over.
A guy just like he lives on a planet with a lot of tectonic activity, and he's convinced he's a Jedi.
Yeah, oh my
power.
Oh, look at this bat thing trying to kill me. Oh wow, look at that bat thing dead. Maybe you shouldn't have fucked with the person with a saber. who can cause earthquakes with their mind. Maybe
It's
you
the
should
same
have
one.
done
Like,
that.
you just saw me drop like 3 Flesh Raiders, and yet your little
Yeah, it's kind of like in Skyrim when the guards literally see you kill a dragon and you accidentally kill a chicken after slaying the dragon. How dare you! And they all come after you, dude. You just saw me take out a dragon, and you really think you're about to do any damage to me? Really, son? Really?
What is our darkest Star Wars joke?
They kind of come to us, you know.
Yeah, it's
we
like, I don't like a lot of this is off the cuff. I don't keep
guys,
them
we
entertained.
don't plan these, you know. We don't sit around and go, okay, what jokes are we going to tell this time? We're not Russian Badger.
Like, one I particularly enjoy, though, that I thought was a little dark, it's like, Anakin, please, you're breaking my heart. No, please, Padme. It's pronounced neck.
Oh, wait, there's another fecal matter thing. You're like, stop calling it that.
I would, but it sounds like it could be real.
I mean, these are Flesh Raiders.
I mean,
And the funny thing is, if someone tries to argue that the Flesh Raiders are coded to something, it's just going to make that worse.
if anything, they're coded to Neanderthals.
Iki wiki no go.
I would trade all the Flesh Raiders in the world just to kill one hut.
I just killed you by throwing pebbles at you. You and I are not the same.
Imagine, like, being training, buffing up to be the strongest warrior you can be, and some little Twi'lek just comes out of nowhere and then kills you with a pebble.
You know it's pronounced Twi'lek, right?
I am the racist Jedi. I pronounce it how I damn well please.
No, I was just making sure you knew.
No, I legitimately screwed it up, but it would fit in character for
It
Jonathan.
would fit in your character. That is true. All right, I think the next fecal matter statue is down here. Oh, they're adding to it. Lark, they're adding to it.
Oh gosh,
Make it stop. This is not kosher.
I don't think they're Jewish.
No, they're not coded to be Jews. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, I don't think.
If you were planning a joke there, I was going to tell you to stop.
I
right
wasn't touching
there.
that with a 10-foot pole. That would actually get us demonetized.
Yeah, that might just kill us. Yeah. Taking risks tonight on the Raven and Lark program. All right, let's wait.
Oh, they were building another one in the
Oh,
process.
God.
They were worshiping it.
Man, they were bowing to it. Either that or eating it. It's hard to tell.
I guess one guy just really was impressive today.
I mean, it's what they do.
It's like that one South Park episode where there was like a world record for it.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Raven, would a yokai fit into Star Wars?
Depends on the planet. That's one of the cool things about Star Wars, though. Anything's possible so long as the planet that you go to adheres to it. So I think that a yokai might be able to work if the planet connects well enough.
If it has enough Wi-Fi reception. is what I'm trying to say.
Needs to have a Wi-Fi connection that works.
And based on the readings on this one, this Flesh Raider had colon cancer.
Ugh.
Yeah, we might be doing a mercy.
Put them out of their misery.
Really, we're doing them a service.
Evolution has picked you boys for extinction, and guess what? My name is Evolution.
We wouldn't want to go against the natural order. The natural order has
has decided that you are not meant to live.
Alright, now I gotta figure.
God, we're getting a little too Nazi. Maybe we need to stop.
Yeah,
Lily
if we're
Orchard,
gonna- if we're gonna
Lily
do that, we
Orchard
gotta
might
do-
have a point.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to go Imperial Agent route. I remember like there was like one guy who said like they actually like because like Vampire the Masquerade was like came out like saying like no Nazis are allowed to play this game. They deliberately played their game like while like role playing Nazis.
Well, of course they did.
It's like, listen, the more you bring it up, the more it's like the Streisand effect. It's like the more
yeah, that's the thing. You keep trying to fight against it, the more people want to do it. It's like reverse psychology.
Yeah.
If you tell a kid, hey, don't play with that cactus, what are the kids going to do now? Cactus. Pandora's box. Don't open that box, Pandora. It would not be a good idea. Eyes glow
Right,
with
you
intent.
you gotta go this way.
All right, let's see if you can follow me in. I'm going in.
I can go in.
All right. Let's kill this dude. Yeah! What's chat saying, by the way?
I require your assistance in regards to the Eldari. Not this time. Last time they took all my friends and enslaved them.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, they were Dark Eldari, too. Makes it even worse.
Still knife ears.
Owie!
Zowie.
He hit me. I'm gonna hit him with pebbles.
The most childish thing ever. I'm throwing rocks at you, dude.
That's literally what the Consular is, though!
But it is kind of funny because what made humans, like, so incredible in our early days is that fact we could throw rocks accurately. Well, the evolutionary arms race is over, boys. This is my planet now.
The monkey's looking at us like, you bitch.
Oh no, the saber-toothed tiger's like, oh.
Oh, crap! Forget my fangs!
Actually, kind of got in the way. Speaking of apex predators.
A bipedal lizard man. It's hungry.
That's easy for you to say.
Sorry, I don't understand what you mean by Jagannath points.
Jagannath points. Come on, man, Jagannath points. Don't you know the game of Jagannath? Come on, it's played all over, like Russia and Germany. You know, it's a big game over there. Jagannath. Oh, it has nothing to do with local things. It's about their lizard culture. Okay.
Well, pretend to be interested. Yes, lizard talk. Good. Yes.
How many of these Jagannath points do you have?
Mini score is no meaning to outside. That's code for it's great.
No, I love it. He really admits you probably don't care, but I'm going to keep talking anyway.
No, and he also says mini, but it doesn't matter to you. It's like, no, I'm really interested. It's just mini. No, I want to know a number. Many. Yeah. And how do you tally up these points?
Lee Blackwolf says, I thought of having a Japanese-like culture war idea for Star Wars once I might get back into that idea. I thought of a unique saber designs and force abilities. Some, there's some things they do pull from Japanese lore already. Something like the Buddhist sort of Shinto philosophy that goes into the Jedi kind of can reflect on
Just
that.
don't make it weeb. Like, please don't, because that's what a lot of people do when they try to insert samurai or Japanese stuff into existing IP. It goes weeb heavy. Like, they try to influence curved swords. They try to say that their way is the best way without any. Let me say this about the Jedi and the Sith. While the Jedi are portrayed to be the objective good guys, they still have flaws and faults in their culture and philosophy. It's important to maintain those even in your good characters.
All right. Now, before you answer this question, I want to give a shout out to Phantom Dragon 1475. He just donated $15.
Hey, thank you for the $15,
He
man.
says, didn't spend as much on groceries as I thought I would. Instead, I'll support Raven.
Hey!
We appreciate that, but don't be afraid to save a little something up for next time, just in case the groceries are a little bit more expensive.
I think 15 is fair.
I know, just saying. Look out for yourself, fellas. But we do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong.
Malin only cares about the Fount of Rajavari. Sending you here risked your lives when he supposedly wants to save you.
You don't get it. We're scared. Malin hardly comes into the village now. Barely eats or sleeps. And when you talk to him, his eyes are so strange.
Oh, you have a crush on him, don't you, slughead?
Hi, pot. Name's Kettle.
I can't give Malin.
Well, no. Look at the patterns on her tails. They look like a slug.
Something terrible is happening, isn't it? Keep your artifact, whatever it is. Keep it away from Nayland.
I'll do my best, but he wants it.
Don't hurt him. Whatever Nayland's become, he did this for us.
It's like, he started putting the Flesh Raiders in camps for us. Wait.
I don't think this worked out the way I thought it would.
Let's take a look at this artifact. That's a Chuck E. Cheese token.
Here in this cave, we founders discussed our vision for the Jedi Order, and I, Rajavari, listened.
Rajavari listened. I listened.
Oh yeah, Lee Black Wolf was clarifying. Yeah, he wants to add like the martial aspects and that sort of thing.
Okay,
that's cool.
That's fine. But if you don't overblow it, I would
say. Take influence. Don't be afraid to take inspiration from.
True dark sons. I will purge this council of fools while they chatter.
Rajavari planned to assassinate the fledgling Jedi Council with some sort of army.
Only my apprentices and I will survive. From Kaleth, we will mold the Jedi into what we deserve to be. If the hilt of the first blade has been returned, we succeeded, and the future follows the path we left. Follow, Seeker. Follow the path to the Fount of Rajavari.
Rajavari.
It is time.
It is time.
Man, I hope this coupon for the Fount of Rajavari still works. I know it's been a few thousand years.
He could have just told us where the Fount of Rajavari is and saved time.
Where's Boba Fett?
Bubba Fett. It's not Boba, it's Bubba Fett.
I would be very much surprised if somebody has not already taken that name.
I'm sure someone has. First Blade Hilt, do not forget, would hate for you to suffer Yuan's wrath. What that old bitch gonna do to me?
Ah, we've merged.
You know, constantly we keep merging into one. Like, are our characters like, let's get it on?
No, we're trying to do the fusion dance.
The fusion dance. Oh, God, what would that look like?
Well, we kind of have an idea thanks to Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah, they did kind of have
The
sex.
problem was when I saw those, I thought, like, you know, if you're trying to make an argument for not having interspecies romance, you're doing a good job.
Why?
Because the
they
kids
didn't look
looked horrifying. Like, I was fine, like, with, like, the characters, like, you know, being in love, but, like, looking at the offspring, I'm just going, is that really the design you wanted to go with?
I don't think they were terrifying, but yeah, I can see your argument.
Indeed.
Alright, let's go in. But yeah, that's my issue with Lily Orchard. Now let's talk about another commentator that I can't stand. Y'all ever hear of Cosmonaut Variety Hour? Oh, that guy.
He
Man.
has some interesting takes.
Interesting. Let's go with that word. Interesting. Interesting.
Indeed.
Cosmonaut is one. No, go ahead.
They're asking, can you be a heavy boy in this game?
Yeah, you can be a heavy boy. You can be a fat tub of lard in this game.
Only if you're a guy. Girls are not allowed to be fat.
See, gender equality is not a thing in this game.
I yearn for true gender equality.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna break your mind. Boom. Your mind is broken.
Oh, dude, you should make like a. We should make like at some point like a fat warrior, Sith, or Jedi, and make a Shugoki.
Shugoki boy cometh.
The heavy boy cometh.
But anyway, as we were saying, Cosmonaut has this bad habit in his videos to contradict his own points. Not even to make bad points, just to contradict his own points. Like, I remember him saying in his video about why he didn't like the Star Wars Rebels TV show, that he didn't like that the Stormtroopers were made to be goofy and silly and easily beatable. But then in his defense of the sequel series, he says they're cannon fodder. They're supposed to be beaten. And I'm like, but didn't you say?
Yeah. And
Then he also says that girl Sabine, I think her name was, the bounty hunter, the Mandalorian girl. He says she's basically a Mary Sue, and I can't stand that. Oh, okay, but don't you say that you don't mind Rey being good at things? Don't you say you don't mind that Rey is good at stuff? I mean,
it's yeah, and basically it's like, oh, for those of you complaining, shut up. It's a space movie with wizards for children, and then he complains about like silly things and Rebels.
Can I just say that I hate that argumentation? When you have to say it's a dumb movie about space wizards using magic powers, I always go, dude, if that's your best argument, you might as well walk away now.
You must be the Padawan who slaughters my people.
Yep, that's me.
Your misguided attacks change nothing. Your time is over.
Hello, ugly.
So that's your face. I can see why you wear a hood, Bangle.
Wow.
His taste in Padawans has grown weak, just as he has. You executed my apprentice, Caliph.
Who has the weak apprentices
Inflicted
again?
Death on you. I spent years training him. He was a good man, a principled man. Proud of yourself?
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
You are truly corrupt.
What you gonna do about it?
Justice is
You are a mean SOB.
every
He's sending flesh raiders to slaughter innocents. Of course I'm gonna be an a-hole to this man.
Yeah, but you're making fun of his looks. I have a now Talon character.
Yeah, but here's the difference. I like her.
You like Leotai. Yeah, do you want? Okay, I asked this earlier in chat. Do y'all want to hear about the bounty hunter short story that I was working on? Like, it was kind of my response to The Mandalorian, like how I would write it a little different. But let me know if y'all want me to talk about that. I'll gladly tell y'all about Leotai, and we can talk about why Lark especially likes it, because it does something that we never see in media anymore.
Yeah, if you want.
No, only if they want to hear about it. Audience I want to hear about. I don't want to waste their time when we could be telling more racist jokes. We're gonna go kill some clankers.
What's up, Squid Boy?
Let's go, fleshies.
Whatever you say, Cthulhu. Now let's get moving. Remember, kids, say no to Cthulhu.
I never would have thought of a Nautilon as a Cthulhu one.
Oh gosh, now I have to make one called Lovecraft. I have to now.
I like how he's about to hit me during the earthquake, but then suddenly gets a headache and he can't do it.
Oh gosh, now I'm thinking of that one, like, robot chicken line, where it's like, I'll have the calamari, then, one of the Mon Calamari people, oh, well, I'll have an instant bitch, which decided, fuck you.
I'll have the instant bitch with a side of fuck you. I forgot that.
Oh, that was back when, like,
that was back.
Hilarious.
That was back when they were really funny. They're not funny anymore.
Racist jokes and conversations, why not both? We can do both.
Well, I don't want to sully the story I'm telling with racist jokes.
Aesthetic says, I'm about to have class, see you. Hope you do well. Hope you learned something. Have
Learn
fun.
something good.
Tell your professor we said hi. Alright, let's see, what do we have to do out here? Okay, so we have like one more little totem thing we have to do over here, and then we can probably head back to the Kalikori village. And then I think I can commit to the dark side. I mean, engage in peaceful relations with the locals.
We also need to find that kid that was missing.
I mean, do we have to?
It would be the right thing to do.
Okay. Hey, Evelyn Lark, what do you think of the Saw Gura's Dreamers, aka literal space terrorists?
I don't know.
Never
heard of it.
About them. They're not ringing any bell.
I don't know anything
Who's
about
stronger, Palpatine or the Night Sister Mother? I'm pretty sure Palpatine is.
Palpatine.
Because, you see, when the power for Palpatine is just... it's palpable. Tons.
Puns are funny things. Oh well, I guess people didn't want to hear the story, but that's fine. We'll move on.
Peaceful relations. Careful, I'll just blurt out and start explaining it.
You would.
You and what lightning hand?
Shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Peaceful relations. Basically, I'm going to show Master Chief how it's done.
He's dead. That didn't take long.
Yeah, don't cry, Obi. He was already gone.
Don't cry, Obi. He was always gone.
He's gone.
Alright, I think this is the place where the kid is.
I mean, he is the Senate. You're not wrong. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Get up in this. Oh shit, I hit it too early.
Oh, thank the matriarch.
I'll just go ahead and start my own conversation with it.
Go ahead, yeah.
Jedi peace.
He wants to speak to you.
That's why you have to
He's
wait.
too weak to fight.
Jedi peace.
Jedi
We need
peace.
someone to help him communicate. That's why he took me away. Why he's letting us meet. I've been trying to teach him your language.
You mean he took you as a translator?
Yes, it's hard though, and I can't tell when he understands.
Thing talk. Thing talk.
He has unlimited power.
I'm trying. Please, I'm trying. He thinks he has power. He thinks he can use the Force, and he wants Jedi to train him.
Sensitivity to the Force is an extremely rare trait.
I know, I told him that. He really believes he's like the Jedi, though. He says he can feel the Jedi's power when he comes close to the temple. He says he can smell power in the rocks. It makes him strong. The other Flesh Raiders serve him because they fear his curse. But the Force overwhelms him. He needs to learn from the Jedi to control the power. He's weak.
Does he even understand what he's asking? What Jedi training involves?
I'm not sure. He thinks the Jedi are hunters.
Yeah, I'm starting to hate this thing more and more.
Power. Go rock den. Head thing flesh.
What do you say? Should we
Won't let me
kill
go
him?
unless you help him get into the Jedi
I'm gonna
temple.
help.
You can do that.
Fine,
right?
just for the sake of
Get
carrying
Jedi
on the
Masters
mission,
to
I'll
train
help him.
I'll go to the temple and see what I can do.
Rock den power. Go rock den. Go tree den.
We can meet you outside the Flesh Raider's den. We'll make camp along the path and watch for you. But be careful. I'd like to go home very soon.
I'll bet you would.
If you just let me kill him, he could be home right now.
Oh, calm the hell down. Worse things could happen. Besides, I've got to go back to the temple anyway.
Yeah, true. Alright, do we have anything else around here? No. Let's fast travel.
It looks like you do.
I do?
At the Calicori Village?
Yeah, I get, but that's not...
Oh, right, yeah.
Fast travel to Calicori Village.
Alright, fast travel to Calicori Village. Anyway, what's chat
I have
doing?
a date, diplomatic meeting.
I'll check chat.
Alright, here you go.
Let me have a look. Because I know you've got to do your thing.
It ain't no thing. Well, let's see if you can come in with me.
I don't want to watch that.
Please, it's completely tasteful.
Sure it is.
Completely tasteful!
Lots of people running around Calicori Village. These Twi'leks don't keep to themselves very well.
Of course, they think it's a market. Yep, you can come in now.
Alright, I'm coming.
I like how they didn't want you to see me talk with my master, and that's the only thing that went on. But everything else, nah, it's fair game.
Alright, do your thing.
Shield. Any word on Master Orgus's mission?
No. My mother, she found peace during your absence.
Oh, she found a way to peace tree. Oh, no, she's dead.
You don't have to go
Reading through
this
some of
alone.
these right now. Most of them are just
People who
jokes.
say Jedi have no feelings are wrong. Before he left,
Oh, she's strapped, I just
Master Orgus
noticed.
told me
Yeah,
there
she's
is no
strapped.
death. There is the Force. He believes our essence lives on when we die.
I saw your reaction video a
He
while
lives
ago and
with
was
us.
curious if you saw the Ryan versus Dortmund videos. They were pretty cool
Patriarch,
lightsaber fights.
Flesh Raiders
Yeah, I've
broke
seen a
our
few.
defenses. They did something to our crop fields. They dropped strange machines in the soil. When a scout
Those are called
approached him,
tractors.
He collapsed with sickness. He crawled away from the device and began to recover, but there are many more machines still out there.
Probably carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh, actually, there were 3 people who said that they wanted to hear the story.
Alright, well, after we get to this cutscene and we're cutting up
If the machines
the
are
Flesh
too
Raiders,
powerful,
you
save
can
yourself.
explain it.
If they still want to. Because I don't want to bore them.
Could you put the charger back in that, please?
Okay, sorry.
Alright, so, see, was that so bad? She just wants us to help her out.
Fair enough.
For now.
Anyway. Let's head back outside.
So they're trying to poison crops now.
I'll bet they are.
Oh gosh, they're coming out of the ground! It's the worst Cabbage Patch Kid imaginable! Oh no, it's the Garbage Pail Kids!
No!
Flee in terror! The Force has abandoned us!
In any case... Come on, focus on me, big guy. There we go.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in you Twi'leks for not being able to handle this. It's like, you can do better. Hammerhead Cabbage Man. My cabbages!
My cabbages! Ruined by hammerhead shark people! I find that even less believable than the Avatar did it.
You know what? I agree with you. Alright, and now we gotta go back and talk to her.
Now you get the whoopee.
I'm not even sure I get it then.
I'll bet you do.
And you know you Twi'leks play hard to get. Get in here.
I'm coming.
They're coming out of the grounds just like dwarves. Hey, you don't want to be an anti-dwarf fight, do you?
You do.
Maybe a little bit. I actually prefer dwarves over elves, honestly.
I destroyed the machines poisoning your crops.
I
saw how
unplugged
you
them.
suffered out there. What you did was more than brave. It was heroic.
Yeah, she helped.
Since you came here, all you've done is risk your life to save us. Why would you face death again and again for people you barely know?
Ooh, flirting is the dark side option.
You're worth the risk.
Me? You don't even know me.
Jeez.
Haven't you noticed
Embrace
that
the cheesy
becoming
dialogue.
It's
So apparently it's not
just
cookies that come with the dark side, it's cheese. Lots and lots of
Being a
cheese.
matriarch means putting your own needs second. It's the same for Jedi, isn't it?
There's more to life than responsibility for others. There has to be.
Honestly, that's kind of true, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Spent her life alone. I don't want that.
That can't be true, because how did you get produced?
I mean, should you be doing this?
Correct answer is, who cares?
We both feel the same way. What does it matter?
I do feel the same way. And I don't care about your Jedi.
You're right,
rules.
Aaron. You're absolutely right.
You're
sucking my nose.
You're missing by like a few inches.
I'll make sure no one disturbs us.
All right.
And they had sex.
And I don't want you to get in trouble with your master.
There won't be any trouble. You bring out the best in me, Rana.
Here.
Phrasing!
Something for when we're apart. My people are probably looking for me. I'll see you again soon. I hope.
The dark side truly is the best side.
Yep. For sure.
Anyway, I got a hollow call.
Yeah.
I gotta explain that I may have broken the one sin of not having attachments.
You go make that call. I'll just be out here contemplating things.
I skipped the last part. Fail. Oh, I can tell. I can fess up. I won't though. You don't need to know. Just like we said, tell what you know. Just don't tell all that you know.
Correct. This is true. Edit this a little bit. Nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure it does in Jaguar.
There we go. That's better.
Oh no, well, that's not how it's gonna end, Rod, and you'll see. You'll see. Alright, I get a shirt!
Congrats.
Everyone loves shirts, man. Alright, now let's go tucked.
Once you're here, we'll start.
What did I miss? I was doing important diplomatic work.
Yeah.
I've studied the Flesh Raiders' idols. Here are my notes.
He seems a little too happy to see notes about Flesh Raider scat.
Yeah, seems to be. Hey, and I got a new skirt. Yay.
I got pants!
I'll put on the new skirt. There we go. Yeah! Woohoo! Alright, now we gotta go to the Jedi Temple.
Yep, let's take the speeder.
Alright. In the meanwhile, what's up in chat?
Let's see. Three-eyed cowman comes again, Pog. Story time? Oh, they want to hear now.
Oh, you actually want to hear the story? Okay, we can talk
We're
about
going to
it.
be traveling anyway, so we might as well get it out.
Okay, so Leah Tai is a Now Talon bounty hunter. Now Talon is Kit Fisto's race. You know, like a squid head with big black eyes.
The Lovecraftian ones.
Almost, yeah.
Except more appealing.
I may show y'all at the end of the stream when we go back to the main menu. I can show you what she looks
Honestly,
like.
I do like the design.
Yeah, I worked hard on her design. Anyway, point is, she's going to go on the Great Hunt, which if you've played the game, it's the first chapter of the Bounty Hunter Trek. You know, the Great Hunt is apparently this huge intergalactic bounty hunter competition. She's going to go on it, but the problem is she needs to be sponsored by Nimro the Hutt, because she needs some kind of sponsor to go in, and Nimro says, I'll sponsor you, but yeah, you got to do me a favor. There's this leader of slaves, this slave revolt leader, who's giving me a lot of pain. He's just being a pain in the tail. So tell you what, kill him for me, and bring me his head, or just bring him to me alive so I can do it, and I'll sponsor you. So she goes out to go do the deed. She meets the slave revolt leader, and he basically says, "Look, wait, let's talk here, and I'll tell you the rest if you're still interested." Here we go.
Master Yuan, I believe I have the coordinates for the Fount of Rajavari.
Goody.
Aizen mentioned as much. Padawan, I just received
Then why do I have to come all the way back here?
Why couldn't we do this over a holocall? I feel like that's my one issue with this game. Many moments where you have to go back and forth between the same place. Holocall these people.
See, he knows what he's doing.
Interesting to think about. You fooled my people. It doesn't matter.
What?
There's other routes to the Fount of Rajavari.
Yeah, like Route 66.
And I'll kill you.
Oh, no, you gotta say it better than that. It's, I will kill you. You need to do it like Liam Neeson. I have a very specific set of skills. Skills that I've acquired from...
So he took a Phoenix Online course, and now he feels special. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yes, the coordinates.
So he sees himself in a movie of In the Fire?
Perhaps he does. You know, he wants what he
I
wants.
can sense it's right, Master Yuan. So the second coordinate...
I see myself standing over the grave of another dead president.
Yes, those
So you see the scene from In the Line of Fire?
Yep, I sure do.
So, Rastafari has an appreciation for late 90s Secret Service thrillers.
Hey, I don't explain what Rastafari is. He wants what he wants.
Speaking of wants what he wants, Lizard Man, how you doing?
Lizard Man, Godzilla, my brother!
From a very different mother.
2 of us, the search would take half as long.
Stay, I know caves. It faster searching alone. Scorekeeper, watch you. I've heard a lot of names for gods. Scorekeeper is one of the strangest. What is the scorekeeper even? What's the lore behind that? And in the days before creation, scorekeeper said, 1 for you. And she saw it was good.
Don't worry, Aaron. We're going to get attached to Lizard Boy very soon, but we have to pick at him.
I know, but it's just like... And then after creating the first day, scorekeeper put another tally. And Knight won a point.
Considering Norse mythology, do you think they could fit a Jotun into Star Wars?
Sure, like I said, it does not matter. With the endless possibilities... With the endless possibilities of Star Wars planets, you could have anything you want. You could have a planet of Jotuns and call it Jotunheim. You could have a planet of godly deities and call it Asgard. Like, you have so many options. As long as you keep it consistent within the rules Star Wars has set up, any kind of race or culture or background is possible. You know?
Even the Cotton-headed Ninny-Muggins?
Especially the Cotton-headed Ninny-Muggins. Ooh, I got a new shirt. Let's put that on.
I like what LeBeau says. Lark, Jedi Order like not passion is bad for you. To be like women, love me, let do thing.
But anyway, okay, so y'all still want to hear the story? All right.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Do I need to follow you somewhere?
Let's see. Yeah,
we need to talk to that guy, don't we?
Yep.
All right. So anyway, back to the point. So she goes and meets up with a slave revolt leader, and the slave revolt leader realizes that his position is a pretty tough one. So he goes, okay, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I will turn myself over to the hut willingly. I will turn myself over, but in return, I want you to free all these slaves. I want you to let them all go. They have no part in this. Let them go their own way. Say that you couldn't catch them all. Just let them go, and I'll come quietly. And she kind of goes, you know, that is the easier option rather than actually put up a fight.
Forgive me, young gentleman.
So she agrees to the terms and takes him alive and takes him back. And it says, hey, Nimrod, brought the guy alive. You do what you want with him, but the slaves, they kind of got away. And Nimrod goes, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. I can get more slaves, but this guy was the problem, so I'll do with him what I want. All right, I'll sponsor you for the Great Hunt.
Just exit out of it for right now.
You're serious?
So you just gotta...
Those creatures are primitive.
Sorry, lost my train of thought. Let me answer this.
For the lifestyle of a Jedi.
Okay, so anyway, so when she leaves and she's getting ready to pack up her stuff and go on her trip, she discovers that there is a little shadow that's been following her all over the place. And she finally calls it out, and out comes this little boy, like just this, probably somewhere between 8 or 11 years old. And she says, "Who the heck are you?" And he explains that he was one of the slaves, and he was freed when she took the guy to Nimro.
The Jedi managed to teach me, didn't they?
Indeed. I've heard stories.
I was a problem child.
Yes, you were.
But anyway, so...
And the watchman will know to grant him passage.
So she takes the... So she asks the boy, why are you following me? And she says, I want to come with you. And she goes, why on earth would you want to do that? He explains, my parents are both slaves and they died. They're gone now. I have no one to take care of me. If I try to get... I can't get off Hutta here. No one will take me in with them here. No one's going to adopt a little boy because it's hard enough to live on Hutta. And honestly, I want to follow you because you seem tough and cool and you saved us. And she says, you don't understand. Where I'm going, there's going to be a lot of fighting, violence. I'm going to end up killing people. I'm a bounty hunter. You don't want to be stuck with me. And he goes, better than being here. I'd rather die by blaster fire than have to live under the rules of... What the heck? Hold on, what's this?
Huh?
I've never seen this.
Hey, Padawan. You must be the one Master Yuan mentioned.
Who is this?
Must be.
I don't know.
Isn't Typhon amazing? Scary, too.
Oh, I know what this is. This is basically them saying, hey, go talk to the trainer.
Oh.
I better talk to my guy.
Master Yuan said to remind you that she says a Jedi needs to learn martial skills and said that I should say you should.
And who will train me in these martial skills?
Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Oh, right. Sorry. Go see Master Weddle in the temple.
I think she might be a little promiscuous.
But
Why do you say that?
She's horny.
Ah!
Thank you. Good night, everybody. I'm out of here.
She's cute, though. Yeah. Alright, let's go take care of that now so that it's out of the way.
Yep. Anyway, can carry on.
So, anyway, he begs, says, I'll do anything, I'll clean your ship, I'll do your laundry, I'll do whatever. And she finally goes, okay, fine, you can travel along with me, but just don't get in my way, And he says, yeah, of course. So she lets him stay. And at first he's kind of a nuisance, staying underfoot all the time, cleaning up, and he's always apologizing for every little thing. He always kind of has this smile on his face that she finds a little uncomfortable, like, why would he be smiling, that kind of thing.
Why are you smiling?
Like, why are you smiling? Let me talk to Master Weddle real quick.
If that is his real name, we should get speeder training.
Wise to seek further.
Yep, got that. And I'll get a belt.
What we're trying to tell you is pull up your pants.
Force be with you.
Alright, got that. Now we have speeder training. So that means we can buy a speeder.
Yep, if we have 8,000 credits. We do not.
I don't think I do.
Don't worry, I know how we can get some.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're implying. I was implying hard public works and donations through charity.
Anyway, so that I don't get sidetracked again. So there comes a point throughout the story where she starts to get a little bit more comfortable with him, but he still is just always so apologetic and so polite, and it makes her a little uncomfortable. Like, why are you always doing that? Why are you always being so polite and something? And he points out, because if I didn't smile, if I wasn't polite, if I wasn't good all the time, then that would mean a beating or a lashing or something like that. And she kind of points out, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You have the right to be emotional about things. You have the right to be upset about things. So where are we going?
We're going to go to Forward Camp Speeder. That's the closest point to telling the kid to in the Flesh Raider.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, so that's when you say, I'm not going to do any of that to you. Like, why would you think I would do that? And he said, you have the right to be emotional. You can be upset about things. He goes, but being upset gets you hit. And he's like, I'm not going to hit you. Your parents died, right? You should be upset about that. I am, but I can't. No. I'm not going to hurt you. Say what you feel.
Say what you mean to say.
Say what you mean to say. Anyway, so eventually she has to kind of teach him to come out of his shell and actually be emotional, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, because once she teaches him to be emotional, that's good, but now sometimes his emotions can be a little hard to deal with, because sometimes he gets scared of things. He gets upset about stuff, and he'll tell her, and that makes her realize, I'm dragging this innocent kid along on dangerous missions.
I'm just like the Jedi.
I'm just like the Jedi. He really should be. And so she starts trying to look for a home for him, which he doesn't want to find a new home, so he keeps finding excuses why he doesn't need to find a new home or find his home planet. He wants to go along with her, and it turns into this kind of road trip story about how she learns to be a bounty hunter who can care for this little kid. And the reason Lark likes it so much, go ahead and tell him why you like it so much, Lark.
The thing is, it's not only sort of like you're training up a. Well, I'll tell him after this.
Yeah, let's finish this up. You learn the power.
What did the master say? Tell him.
They said he's an abomination.
They say that he needs to be exterminated immediately, and they need to kill his parents and children so that there's no risk of reproduction.
You're in. And the Jedi Council is in for quite a surprise.
You hear that? You get what you wanted. Hunt power, Jedi power, the Rock Den, all of it.
The thing Jedi hunt. Hunter Den Jedi hunt. Hunt Rock Den.
Hunt Rock.
He means you can hunt everything that belonged to him. The other Flesh Raiders, me, and he's leaving.
Jedi prize! Jedi hunt!
You do that.
He'll be killed within the first day.
Rock just drops on his head.
Bonk.
Path isn't too hard from here.
Well, you had a sword the whole time? You could have defended yourself?
You could have fought that boy off.
Alright, now we gotta go back to Kalikori Village. We can fast travel.
Yeah, fast travel. Anyway, so finish what you were saying.
Anyway, what I like about it is, like, sort of the character that's, like, sort of coming of age, sort of, like, coming into their own and being trained, is actually a young boy. Because, think about it, in most medium today, who's, like, typically the replacement character, the one that's being trained up to use to steal the show? It's always a girl. And it isn't always done poorly or anything, it's just, it's, like, typically if a character in a new series has a child, it's typically a daughter, or they have a surrogate daughter. And it's kind of, I think it's kind of refreshing to have, like, a male being raised up to take the mantle.
The successor of, like, everything is always a chick
Safe
now.
now. I'm glad as kidnappers with your masters.
Is Vio okay? Last I saw, he was leaving the Flesh Raider.
They give the Flesh Raider 2 minutes in the temple before he's died.
But anyway, that's the story. What do y'all think?
You have my promise. Whenever the elders speak about
Give
the
a second,
Jedi,
because we're in a lag.
Yeah, there's a lag, so I'm giving them some
my
time.
son will speak. This is our thanks.
Oh, Aaron says your story sounds better than The Mandalorian.
I would hope so.
That's not
I would hope so, yeah.
With time, maybe the Jedi and your people can become allies.
Because Baby Yoda is cute, but not a character.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that.
I do love him. Actually, fun story about Baby Yoda. The guy that plays the Moth at the end, his daughters found out what he was a part of, and they said, please, you can't hurt Baby Yoda. Whatever you do, please don't hurt him. And he just says, I'm going to squish that little green spot. I'm just like, I love that actor.
That is such a great guy. Just like, no, I'm going to frick over that.
I kid you not, like, one person walked up to him because he was doing it, like, because he knew him in Breaking Bad, and he said, hey man, could you pretend this banana is a gun and pretend this banana is a gun? And he grabs the banana, points it to his head, and goes, it is a gun. And he's like, oh crap, you're a good actor.
Oh crap, it's a good actor.
Like, this guy's good.
He's going to take you on. I think I can sell that. Sell that.
Oh yeah, they're saying that sounds good. LeBoge likes it, Firebrand likes it, Black Wolf likes it. I think it's early wholesome and could be expanded upon. It could top Mando. It could be. Not to mention it would sort of see a good mother-son relationship. How often do you see that?
You never see that anymore.
Like, typically the mother-son relationship in most series boils down to mom dead, son sad about it.
Yeah, literally, though. Literally. Why can't we have good mother-son relationships? Everyone was praising the mother...
What was the last one? Mrs. Brisby?
Everyone was praising the mother's-daughter relationship in Turning Red. Why can't we see a mother-son relationship?
They were praising it?
Yeah. Don't forget, Turning Red, despite being a pile of trash, is still Disney, and Disney will hire people to say whatever they want. And yeah, I don't like Turning Red. Sue me.
We can't sue you for being objectively correct.
It's a terrible movie. Its agenda is...
I want to know the pitch meeting. Okay, we're going to have a 13-year-old Asian girl twerk in front of a live studio audience.
We're going to make the entire symbolism of her turning into a red panda not only blatant for everyone to see, even though it really shouldn't be, but also about periods and menstruation.
And the question I have to ask is, why?
Why?
Why would you do this?
It's disgusting. Can you imagine if they did that about a guy, and they made the whole thing that he turned into a giant banana? And it was about him going through puberty? He wakes up in the morning one day, he's a giant banana?
Or he's literally a morning wood?
Yeah, he's just a giant log in the morning?
And it's like, or could it be, it's like, puberty is a path that leads to some abilities some consider to be
unnatural. Just like, can you imagine if we did that? No, it would be disgusting and distasteful. No, but it's supposed to appeal to girls and about how they need to grow up.
I feel sad for girls that was expected to appeal to them.
Yeah, like, I look at it and I'm like, why on? If I was a young girl, I would be disgusted by this movie. I would say, why are we talking about this in a kids movie? What kid would want to talk about that?
I think it honestly makes it awkward. Like, Mom, when I go through that, am I going to turn into a red panda? Sweetie, no.
I know some people have tried to argue it's about how the generations have led up to certain issues, and I'm like, yeah, because
I'm sorry, I'm with the older
what people are
generation on
going to
this
take
one.
away from it. I'm sorry, it's just so
Dang
terrible.
clankers.
And then can I just be honest? The red panda looked pretty cringe too. Like the design of the red panda.
Yep.
I was not a fan. Oh
yeah.
Of all the things to make your character turn into a red panda, I mean, you couldn't even make it like a wolf or make it like a werewolf thing.
Well, they knew red pandas are cute, and so they wanted to go with that. But
and because it's red, like period blood.
Could have done fox.
Yeah, you could have done a fox. That would have been fine. Oh, but she's Chinese. It would have made more sense to do a red panda.
Are you implying foxes can't be Chinese?
Yeah, but you know red pandas aren't that big, right? They're about the size of raccoons.
But I will admit they are mother-licking adorable. Alright, let's see.
Alright, got a thing in here to go grab.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is. This appears to be a recording left by one of Master Rajavari's apprentices.
This better be instructions on how to use the printing machine.
Master Rajavari's gone. The council survived. We failed. They'll come for us.
Sweet outfit, dude.
They'll have to lay siege if they want to take us prisoner. We can't give in. Rajavari's fifth principle says, showing mercy to an enemy creates a spiral of destruction. We'll take plenty of Jedi with us. So, basically, show no mercy. Are you sure you're not Sith?
They're like the precursors.
I get the feeling that you all are just trying to be Sith.
Oops, I stepped in Sith. That's actually a guild.
You're a guild.
I live in a gilded age. What can I say?
Anyway, so what's chat saying right now? Are they telling us that we're wrong for disliking turning red?
They are 100% on board with us.
Yeah, it's cringe, but it's so weird because I love the bad guys.
It's not weird because the bad guys was better. It's not hard to figure out. Like, one was clearly made for a family to actually sit down and enjoy together. The other was made because, well, actually, I don't know why they decided to.
Why did they make turning red? Why did they do that?
They could. It was like they could have gone with Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Tie in some product placement. Is Mozilla Firefox still around?
I don't even know.
I haven't seen it. I haven't used it in years. Oh, here's a question. If you were transported into the Star Wars universe, what time period would you want to go to, and what would you do with your life? Force sensitivity optional.
Hold on, I'm hearing this.
Master Rajavari's second principle says all life is a battle, even to your last breath.
It's not the institution I hate, it's the principle of the thing.
Leave us a choice.
All right.
Who? Here. Idea for male turning red. Axetol. Yes.
I like that.
The derpiest of salamanders.
Or a stick insect.
Get stick bug. Oh, hold on. One's on my trail.
Take it out.
You are gonna regret the day you got programmed, son.
It's a giant buffalo cow thing.
It's a nerf. You know nerf herders?
Yeah, that's a nerf. It's a nerf herder.
You actually will see nerfs on Alderaan.
Isn't that crazy?
So you finally know what they've been hurting.
Ha! You scruffy-looking nerve herder.
You can't use that word. That is our word.
The bleeding won't stop. Blast it! Why did I watch Vadria's back? Master Rajavari's seventh principle said it. Sacrificing your strength is the path of a fool. I should have just let her die. It doesn't matter. The siege is nearly over.
I haven't seen it, Leboge.
One way.
What? Seen what? Seen what? Seen what?
Lucas. Or Luca.
I don't really have a desire.
I haven't seen it.
It could be good. It could be bad. I don't know.
Oh, this is interesting.
Alright, let's watch this.
I have mixed feelings about this.
It's impossible. Why would my master assign me a trial that can't be done?
Because he hates you.
What are you carrying on about?
Oh, you startled me. I didn't see you approach.
Valuable materials behind that boulder over there. But get this,
it's not just a boulder.
It's a rock. It's a rock. Oh, the pioneers used to drive these for miles. Oh, and it's in great shape.
Oh, they're pointing out we've been genociding clankers. And?
You admit defeat? You're just going to give
Wimp.
up?
You freaking loser.
I'm gonna get
Have you tried romancing the stone?
I can't move a rock that can't be moved. It's absurd. Hey,
size matters not.
You help me. Are you good at this meditation thing?
Tell me, why should I help you with your training?
Isn't the Jedi Order about cooperation and fellowship? Giving assistance to a fellow in need is our duty, right?
You make a surprisingly amount of sense for a man who smells a little bit like spotted dick.
Indeed.
I heartily agree. What do I have to do?
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver. So just kneel at the altar nearby. Supposedly, if you find deep inner peace, you'll be able to move the boulder. If you fail, I can tell my master it wasn't just me who couldn't move it.
Alright, what the heck? Oh, I exited me out. Now I gotta talk to him again.
Ah, well,
just wait a second. I'm gonna skip.
Alright, we'll wait on you. We'll wait on you. I'm gonna go kill a clanker or two.
Done. You know you can skip through some dialogue options.
I didn't know that.
Doesn't matter, you wasted them pretty quickly. Now come, help me.
I'm coming. Alright, here we are. Whoop. Here we go.
Meditate with me.
Hanyan,
glowing
rock.
We have meditated on the giant rock. We have concluded that it is in fact a giant rock.
It is a giant rock. Alright, lift this boulder. And boom! We
I
lifted
like
it.
that boulder. It is a nice boulder. Magic.
It moved!
Get under it. I want to see if it can crush me.
Ah!
Sup, sucker.
Did it!
Of course I did it.
Can't decide if I'm ashamed that I couldn't do it or happy that my mission is complete.
Congrats!
There's something important behind the boulder.
I saw a worm.
Maybe it's just not apparent.
We should continue the search.
But
get a shovel.
Master
Oh, what the heck is that? What the heck are you?
Are you like a filter feeder, dude? What the heck?
It looks like some kind of slug.
Yeah, you should kill that thing. Whoa, what do you mean it won't be Jedi? He was resourceful.
But Master, it's not my fault. I didn't ask for help. I tried to decline.
He is lying.
That's right, Master. I imposed myself on Flingelt's mission.
Don't tell me what to do, slug boy. What I don't like here is that this guy literally set him up to fail.
Your patience and faith in me are a compliment.
So, in truth, you forced him to fight himself.
That's kind of cold-hearted, dude.
Yeah, he was basically just like, I know he has trouble with this, so I was putting him on a challenge, but I wasn't telling him what he was trying to achieve. Give him a better task.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe next time his trial should make sense.
Yeah, literally.
You have a lot to learn about being a decent person, you slug boy.
Yes, Master.
Live slug reaction. Very true.
I'm sorry, but that's such bullcrap to me. It's like, you know, look, I get sometimes that you can't tell everything about the intended goal behind your training.
But you already know that he doesn't have a lot of patience, and so you set him up with a trial that you would fail him out of the Jedi Order if he did not succeed. You set him up to fail, and then you get pissy at him for going with an instinct you already know he was going to go with.
Like,
you should have explained to him.
That is such underhanded nonsense. You needed to explain why he was struggling and what he needed to do, but not just give up on the dude because he doesn't have the right frame of mind. It's like, well, help him understand what he's lacking.
You know what? That's right. He doesn't have patience.
Literally.
Maybe you are this right master for him, you jerk. What I'm trying to say is I don't care for Slug Boy.
Yeah, that was a dumbass thing to do.
So yes, it is indeed, in fact, a live slug reaction.
But anyway, what were we talking about before that? Oh yeah, we were talking about the bad guys.
Oh yeah, and other movies along the same line.
Yeah, I really liked the bad guys.
Good movie.
Very good movie.
This way.
I feel bad that it hasn't gotten more attention than it has. What the hell?
It's a whale of a tale. Flesh Raiders in the ruin, they're more powerful than we've ever seen. You're a mess. That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here. I'll check chat while you're dealing with that.
They control the stank too, but that ain't gonna stop me. High five, please? No? Okay.
Whoa, that was weird.
Yeah. Oh, Jaguar Warrior just donated $5. Raven, have you finished the Halo franchise? If so, can you do the Gears of War franchise next?
No, I haven't finished the Halo franchise, and I'm not all that interested in Gears of War. I need a good reason. Here, for some reason, it's not updating on my phone. I'll use yours. But I need a good reason to do Gears of War, honestly.
Oh no, he's dead. So there's a free lightsaber in the
Yeah,
cave,
Raven and Lark, you guys are teachers, so I'm sure the Jedi rub you the wrong way. Let's be honest, it's not so much that the Jedi rub us the wrong way, it's that bad teachers rub us the wrong way, and there can be good Jedi teachers.
Qui-Gon comes to mind.
Obi-Wan wasn't bad.
Heck, Anakin had a good lesson here and there.
Yeah, he taught Ashoka decently. Yoda was a good teacher to Luke.
And remember, these guys are scary and kill the Jedi. I'm not feeling threatened yet. Let me know when I'm supposed to.
Oh, they're just so strong. Lark,
no, whatever will we do?
Lark, what do we do? Help! They're so deadly.
We kill them, all of them.
Lark, I'm scared. These flesh raiders, they're so difficult and deadly. This is so scary.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, did this dude steal a lightsaber?
Yeah, he stole Whale Boy's lightsaber.
Ah, well, I'll take that back.
By the way.
Oh.
Oh, it's broken.
Oh, then how? He was using it.
I think we broke it. Anyway, I got a call to make.
Okay, make your call. I'll go kill those raiders up on the hill. Oh.
The Flesh Raider camp's out of commission, Master, but they were all Force users. They killed a Jedi named Lauta. His body is in these ruins. What should I do?
We'll reclaim our fallen later. Just got a distress call from the Twi'lek settlement. They spotted Ben Gilmore.
Ben Gilmore?
They're spread out dealing with the secret camps. We're the only ones who can handle this. I'm on my way to the settlement. Meet me there.
You got yourself a deal. Alright, let's head out and see what you need to do.
Alright, let's go.
So our time has come to pass. You're to talk Count Dooku as well. Yeah, and honestly, I don't think he did too terrible of a job.
No, I don't think he did bad. Count Dooku just made a poor decision.
Well, honestly, a lot of Count Dooku's decisions before his fall to the dark side made logical sense, in my opinion.
Right.
Dooku trained Qui-Gon, and Qui-Gon turned out great.
Yeah, I don't think it's always the fault of the teacher when a student falls
Squid
away.
Boy was Slug Boy was a terrible teacher. Okay, yeah, you got to go back to the Jedi Temple. Fast travel?
Fast travel it is, my boy.
To the temple, boys.
To the temple. And we're gone. You're a shadow. I want to try to get off this planet if we could, or at least get.
Oh, I think we can make it. Hey, Raven, what do you think of Plo Koon? I personally consider him one of the best Jedi.
Oh, he's a boss.
I like how he was like one of the few that actually believed in Ashoka.
Yeah, well, Anakin did too, I thought.
I know, like, it was like him and Anakin, like, were the only ones. And, like, you could see, like, even through his mask, you could tell, like, Plo Koon was genuinely hurt when she said she wasn't coming back.
Yeah, legit. Like, Plo Koon was a G. My boy!
Because also, never forget, like, we're meant to be expendable. Not to me. Plo Koon was awesome.
My boy, Plo Koon!
He was one of the real ones, man.
He didn't deserve to go out the way he did. Out of my way, dude. I'm cooler than you.
He's crying a tear. As opposed to crying something else, I suppose.
Yeah, very true. Are you having a staring contest with the wall again?
She's losing.
Yeah, she lost.
What clues did you find?
I found ancient recordings.
Good night, Roman.
Good night, Roman. How many viewers do we have right now?
30.
Wow,
we've actually been remarkably consistent.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Usually we only have like 10 or 15 for these kind of streams. They were brave and loyal.
Rajavari's apprentices knew there was no hope, but
they knew there was no hope. No hope, new hope. They were predicting the future.
Hopefully the principles you've recovered
will help you pass into the fountain of Rajavari safely, and once Qui-Zen brings us the last coordinate. Wait, where is Qui-Zen? It's been how long was I working?
How long was I working?
I don't know.
You just sent me to get coffee. I don't know.
I could go and find Kaizen, just to make sure he's all right.
He mentioned the waterfall caves, didn't he?
I've got to go to the waterfall caves? Oh, come on. It's such a hop, skip, and a boat ride away.
There's no time to waste, Padawan. Go, and may
And may the force be with you both. Don't you mean the scorekeeper?
Keep it at church, pal. Or is it keep it at the sports arena? Whatever. What is a temple to the scorekeeper?
What is a scorekeeper? I believe Heidegger once said.
We've been over this.
Oh, okay, so this is a little off topic, but I do remember this and it still blows my mind. I was watching the Don Bluth movie.
Secret of Name?
No. I mean, I did watch that not too long ago, but the one I was talking about was American Tail. The Fievel movie. And when Fievel is singing the song A Duo with Tiger, they open up by asking each other what things they like or dislike or things like that, just to point out that they have a lot in common. And Tiger asks, "What's your favorite book?" And Fievel says, I kid you not, I went back to check, he says, "The Brothers Karamazov." I was like, what? Fievel, how old are you? And you're reading The Brothers Karamazov?
To Kalikori, and yeah, apparently that's the only thing they could read in Tsarist Russia.
It's just like, Brothers Karamazov in your face. How do you even comprehend The Brothers Karamazov? It's your age. Like, what?
You may have to explain what the Brothers Karamazov is for
It is a Russian book that, hold on, 1 second, I'm going to look up the author, because I don't remember the author's name. You've got a thing at Kalikori?
Yep, I gotta go in here.
Alright, let me pull up the author's name.
Come in.
Brothers
Karamazov.
It's acting up a little. Here we go, Brothers Karamazov. By Fyodor Dostoevsky. He's one of Dostoevsky. He is one of the famous philosophers of Russia. Okay, so go ahead and do your thing. I'll read this out. Okay, so The Brothers Karamazov is set in the 19th century Russia. It's a passionate philosophical novel that enters deeply into questions of God, free will, and morality. It's a theological drama dealing with problems of faith, doubt, and reason in the context of a modernizing Russia, with a plot that revolves around the subject of patricide. Patricide, as in the killing of your own father. Dostoevsky composed much of the novel in Staria Russa, which inspired the main setting. It has been acclaimed as one of the supreme achievements in world literature.
Oh dear.
Guys.
Oh,
not the droid!
What are you doing?
Matriarch, step aside. Handing over the boy's master wasn't enough. This Padawan has to die.
I told you to
We were having a very interesting discussion, and then you come in and ruin it.
Banglemore refused your terms. This is to save our people.
What have you
What
done?
did you do to my master? Where's Banglemore? Banglemore came to me. Said he'd end the Flesh Raider attacks if we gave him your master.
He asked us to kill you too, but I said no. I told him we'd keep you here. Please, Morant, you can't hurt him.
If we don't do what we're told, Banglemore will kill us all.
I've heard that. Tell you what.
What's your plan, bro?
You don't want to hurt anyone. You want to leave here peacefully.
Simple-minded fool.
We should leave here peacefully.
Yes, better.
I didn't even use it on them. I don't know what they're about.
Gosh, they're just crazy. They're all rule followers, man.
Oh no, please tell me it didn't work on you, lady. Oh, good.
This was all a terrible
Agreed.
mistake.
No doubt.
It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was going to save you. Save us all.
I'm sure you thought what you were doing was
Banglemore
right.
wants to destroy my order, and you handed him my master.
There's still
All in
time
all,
to save
not a
them.
bad plan.
Banglemore took Orgus to someplace called the Forge.
The
We
Forge?
activate your droid. It might know where to find them.
Okay.
It was never in my heart to betray you. Forgive me.
Oh,
I can't stay mad at you.
I don't condone what you've done, but I understand.
I'm so sorry for all of this. Tell me what
I
I
am
did to
too.
make this right.
What you do to make this right? Give up your position, just go, dedicate yourself to goodness.
Learn from this mistake. Spend your life atoning for what you've done.
I won't waste this chance. That's a promise. My people should hear what's happened. It's best if I tell them. I hope you find your master.
I hope so too. It could be a long and arduous journey.
What are you doing still here? I thought you were going out to talk to people. Anyway, talk
Whoa,
to the
Frozen. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Anyway, yeah, The Brothers Karamazov. Yeah. Fievel's favorite book. What, he's like 5 years old and he's read The Brothers Karamazov and it's his favorite book. No!
Alright.
What's the
hollow call, baby?
What's the chat have to say about that?
Hold on.
I'll read it.
Jedi Archivist. How may I help you?
Nerd.
Transmit everything you know about the Forge to my droid T7.
That area is considered highly dangerous. May I inquire why you need this data?
Shut up and transmit.
Memory wipe?
Hey Raven, why did you play through the Halo franchise?
I'll report your behavior to the
Because I wanted to.
transmitting data now.
Why not? Halo's cool.
Yeah. So question, what is the Force? Is it an entity? Is it several entities? What is it? The Force is an energy field that binds all living things together. It surrounds us, it penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. That's what Ben Kenobi said. The lore is always vague about essentially what the Force is, but what it can be basically described as, it is the life force energy of the universe. All things living are tied together by the Force, like our wants, our desires, our emotions.
Think the warp.
Like the warp from 40K, except it's not a dimension, it's energy. Basically literal energy that flows between all things, the passions that we feel, the good, the bad, the sad, all of these feelings and emotions that flow through us come from the Force. And the Force reacts to them. So when we hate, when we feel feelings of rage, where are you going?
Forward camp.
When we feel feelings of anger or rage, the Force echoes with it. It's kind of like, think of a pool of water. When you throw a rock into the pool of water, it ripples. Whenever you have a feeling, a very deep, passionate feeling, it ripples through the Force. That's why the Sith are so powerful and have so many Force tricks like lightning. Because they're not afraid to get passionate and angry and forceful and just shove their wants upon the Force and make it work to their designs. That's what Force lightning is. It is potent, concentrated hatred. They are reaching out through the Force in pure hatred and creating tangible lightning that can hurt their foes. The Jedi are afraid of the power of the Force. They're afraid of what it could do if used improperly. So they always try to avoid misusing the Force. They try to say, no, we need to be peaceful. We need to be kind. We need to be at heart with the universe. We need to avoid being passionate at all costs. Kind of like Raven from Teen Titans. Raven recognized, no, if I fall back on my emotions, I could end up hurting people with my power. That's what the Jedi feel, basically. We don't want to hurt anybody with our power, so let's not engage at all. Let's disengage with all of our passion. There is no passion, there is only peace. As a result, the Jedi are much weaker in power, but more morally altruistic, because they're not trying to start wars or cause problems or seek self-gain.
They're also typically effective combatants, particularly because though they may not have as much punch, they're more precise.
Correct, because they are not blinded by anger or hatred.
Or blinded by the
So
light.
the Force is essentially emotion. But that's the thing. That's why the Sith and the Jedi are both flawed. The Sith are flawed because even though they recognize that passion and emotion are needed to truly connect with the Force. Oh, this is my thing.
Yep.
Even though they understand that passion and emotion are truly needed to connect with the Force, they only use hatred. They only use anger because they're self-serving. They want what they want. They want their own things. They want power, and they believe that the best way to get it is by fighting, hurting people, lashing out in anger. It turns them into something awful. That's why a lot of Sith look ugly, according to Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's like using the Force in such a corrosive and corruptive way slowly corrodes the body and destroys the body, making it look ugly. That's why a lot of Sith wear masks to hide this effect.
That's why, like, Palpatine looks the way he does. It wasn't because he zapped himself with Force Lightning. He looked like that before. He was just using Force powers to cover it up.
To hide how he looked. So that is the essence behind the dark side. But the problem with the Jedi is, even though the Jedi are more altruistic and noble, they are cowards. They basically are afraid to put their money where their mouth is. They preach of peace, but to engage in war to fight for peace, like to fight someone to preserve the peace, they don't want to do that. As Mace Windu said, we're keepers of the peace, not soldiers. The problem is, even engaging in fighting, using the Force to actually fight other people would be a broker of peace. It would be breaking the peace that they've been working to maintain. And in doing that, it would betray all that they believe. So it's foolishness at its heart. Both are foolish. The Jedi are better because they are more morally altruistic most of the time, but both are pretty foolish. So now you understand what the Force is. Now, sometimes you'll hear people say stuff like, oh, the will of the Force, like it's some kind of entity. They only started doing that recently, I think, because they're talking about, like, the Force has a will of its own. I disagree with that entirely. Hold on.
Yeah, poor man got
Did
caught.
Nathan hurt you? I can try to treat your injuries.
Pain, what matter now? Was captured alive, small hunter, is no great dishonor, means all my points forfeit, lifetime score gone.
So you're like a kid again. Look at that young whippersnapper go.
Without score I am nothing, score trooper turns face away.
You're still a person, Kaiser, whether you have a score or not.
Small hunter, do not understand. Yuan brought here. She risked all to come. Past Nalen's men. Asked for the last coordinates to found of Rajavari. Gave hope, but strangeness to see her. Yuan sent, all changed. Perhaps because was strangeness.
Yeah, so...
Kaiser, Master Yuan has been at the Jedi Temple for hours.
Anyway, so any more questions in chat while we're finishing this up?
They're talking about like how Disney was the one that started to push into the idea that the Force was an singular entity.
No, we'll talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about that. I'll talk about what Disney did to the Force. What I'll do is I'll talk about what it was introduced as in the original trilogy. I'll talk about what the prequels did with it, and then I'll talk about what the sequels did with it, and I'll tell y'all what I think. And I'll probably do a whole video talking about it too. And I'll probably be told I'm wrong. Because I'm sure some Star Wars nerd out there is going to come after me and say, you're wrong about the Force. If you read this book of the compendium of the second encyclopedia, it'll tell you that the Force is...
Here's the thing, though. People are going to come after you, not because you're necessarily wrong or right, it's because you have an opinion, and we don't appreciate that kind of...
No, what I'll do is if anyone comes after me, if you just read the second encyclopedia of the compendium, all that, I'm just going to... My only response to them is going to be, nerd!
Or, I would just say, to quote Mike Tyson, nah.
To quote Mike Tyson, nah. Anyway, okay, so let's start with the original trilogy. In the original trilogy, Ben Kenobi said that the Force was an energy field that bound the galaxy together. It's an energy. It's a thing that the Jedi and the Sith... Well, actually, the funny thing is the Sith wasn't even a term in the original trilogy. Watch the original trilogy again, they never used the word Sith. They mention dark side of the Force, but they don't mention the word Sith. That was a prequel thing. So, yes, people who say the prequels didn't give us anything good, they gave us the concept of Sith. So you can't say they didn't give us anything. Anyway, okay, back to the point. Oh, hey, what's up? Zavduridin? Zavduridin. Wow, we've got a small collective running around with us today.
Oh, yeah. These, like, there's 70 other people running around on this server.
It's crazy, right?
Well, I'm not on this
I
server,
doubt
I'm
any
just
of them are
playing it.
actually watching this right now.
Well, we did have Incredibly literally hunt us down again. So.
Yeah, thank you, Incredibly.
Like that dude. Or since they were playing as a female Zabrak, do that?
Do that? Anyway, okay,
Question mark?
So back to the point. So what was it trying to say in the original trilogy about the Force? In the original trilogy, they were establishing that the Force was a power that the Jedi had access to, but there was a temptation to the darker aspects of it, to things that previously were unknown.
Wow.
Wow, what a hit.
Oh,
Holy
wow, that was impressive. Let's see it again, big man.
Dude, that was kind of rough. Okay.
He couldn't keep it up.
Yep.
Let's help that dude out.
Yeah, let's help these folks out. Oh, they didn't need our help.
Nope, they got it.
They got it
covered.
Okay.
We just wanted to be helpful.
Anyway.
Wait, hold on, don't you have to do something over here?
Let me check the thing. No.
It says you gotta do something over here.
It says to enter the Fount of Rajavari.
Wait, hold on, let me check. This is, oh, no, it's just like the kill extra droid stuff. It's a bonus mission.
Oh, okay. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Okay, so. Where was I? I lost track. Oh, yeah, so it's an energy force that had a corrupting influence to it, like you could be swayed to it. When Ben Kenobi says Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force, I always took that to mean, not that the Force had a dark side, but that the Force is power, and power can corrupt people. People can be drawn in by power and what it can promise, which is exactly what happened. Anakin wanted power, but again, we're focusing on the original trilogy. In the second movie, now at first, the Force didn't really seem to be anything other than it could manipulate the mind. We saw him do that, and he said it could be used to sway people. And he also said that it can be used to help you react to things, like help you see a little bit into the future, like say, stretch out with your feelings and be able to see things that you never saw before. That was kind of an idea behind what the Force was capable of. In the second movie, in The Empire Strikes Back, we see that the Force can do a little bit more physically. In fact, Vader revealed it could do a little bit more physically in the first movie by actually Force choking somebody. But in the second movie, we see Luke use it to lift his lightsaber. We see him use it to lift stones. We see Vader use it to throw stuff around. We see that there are things that can be done with the Force physically and interact with the world around you. Explaining the idea that it is an invisible force that you can use to create things to happen, move things, interact with things around you. Okay, then in the third movie, Return of the Jedi, we see that it can be used to create lightning, as Palpatine reveals, the Emperor reveals. So the idea in the original trilogy was the Force is an invisible energy source that binds the galaxy together, and Jedi and Sith can interact with it.
Hold on with this. Unpurified. It is an insult to Rajavari's memory. Rajavari's apprentices were flawed, but they walked the fire and were reborn. Only a personal sacrifice will show your strength and resolve, Seeker.
Nope.
Will you be purified by flame?
Sacrifice is foolish.
Indeed.
No. How can sacrificing my strength make me more powerful?
Then Master Rajavari's teachings have guided you.
Yep. Just make dark side choices to get through this.
By the way, you have a little something on your lip there, sir.
But anyway, okay, so that's what the original trilogy basically did. An energy force that binds the galaxy together. Fair enough, simple, can have a lot of discussions about what that looks like and what that means. Now let's go to the prequels. Everyone likes to talk about how in The Phantom Menace they ruined the Force by establishing metachlorians. Qui-Gon Jinn says that metachlorians are tiny microscopic organisms that live within your cells and they help connect you to the Force. Was this stupid? Yeah, kinda. It was kinda stupid. Oh, hold on.
You're the enemy. If I can still hold a blade, I can stick you in the heart.
That makes you my enemy. Sparing you will only lead to greater destruction.
There you go.
A disciple of Rajavari after all. Go now. You've earned the right.
No, kill him. No, you don't get to disappear on me like that.
Yep.
Get back here and die!
You just gotta make dark side decisions. Just basically do anything that would hurt the other guy.
Just think, what would Lark do? It's a rock!
It's a rock!
I will not die without a fight.
Well, that didn't work.
That didn't work. We're all dead.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, we're okay.
We just need to flip the switch off.
Yeah, I guess that's what we had.
Nani!
Nani! And there's Master Rajavari. He's a ghost.
A Force ghost.
He's a Force ghost.
Seekers of forbidden knowledge always have their pursuers. If you came for Nayland Ryan...
Anyway, back to the point. So, were the metachlorian idea a bad idea? Probably. But it didn't break anything either. How is this possible? So, let's talk about that. The problem that I saw with the metachlorians is that it implied that there was a will of the Force. Because they said, if you listen closely, you can hear them speaking to you and reveal the will of the Force to you. I didn't like that addition because it implied that the Force had a direction, that there was a fate to it, that it was kind of like a deity that we had to follow. And the idea of Anakin or Luke being like the chosen one, I didn't like that either. The idea that, oh, there's a prophecy of the Force, you know, that there will be a chosen one. I didn't like that either. I always thought that the idea was that the Force was it didn't take sides. It was just an energy force, but it tied all life together. It didn't need to be something with a desire or a want or an entity.
And apprentice to become worthy to carry
so that was my biggest issue with it. But did it maintain a consistency? Yes, and did it ever outwardly say, oh no, the Force is trying to manipulate things to its own want? No, because if that was the case, Anakin would never have fallen. Anakin would have been a Jesus Christ character. He would have just saved the day and been good. The Force wouldn't have allowed him to fall to evil because the Force supposedly is willed to be good. because the idea is that the midichlorians want to show the will of the Force, and why would the will of the Force be evil? You know, that kind of thing. Okay, so that was kind of the prequel's idea. It didn't change much about the Force, but the small things that it added, some people took issue with.
I know what he gathered was twisting his mind.
So, with that said, what did the sequel series do? The sequel series butchered the Force. Yes, Luke tries to explain what the Force is to Rey, but it's just contrarian nonsense. He basically spends most of the movie just when he says, "What do you think the Force is?" and Rey says it's something you can use to mess with people's minds and move stuff. He goes, "No," and he says it's an energy field, and basically repeats what Ben said, but then goes on to explain why the Jedi don't have a right to it.
You intended to destroy
The Jedi don't have a right to it, and I'm like, no, we need to explore the Force a little bit. But then the third movie, the final movie in the series, says that Rey and Kylo are dyads of the Force. Basically, the two most powerful Force users ever who balance each other out through the Force. And I'm like, then by that logic, that does mean that the Force had a will of its own. The Force did have a desire. The Force did have a direction. It was setting everything up for these two.
Well, the problem I have was like, oh, there's a dyad. Then where the if that's the way it seeks balance, where the heck was the dyad earlier on?
Right, literally. Like, if the Force has, it begs a lot of questions. If the Force had a will, why did it allow everything else to happen the way it did?
Why did it allow there to only be 2 Sith or dark side users running around at any given time, but plenty of light side users at one time for so long? It's weird. Also, there was a question. What do you think of, like, not Sith per se, but darks, but sort of like dark Jedi, kind of like Starkiller?
I think that's a good idea. Like Darth Revan or Starkiller. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I like the dark gray Jedi kind of concept.
I spoke of the Golden Age. They chattered of overstepping ourselves.
Oh, is he still talking?
We'll have it.
Yeah, he doesn't like to shut up. Come on, let's wrap this up, dude.
Took many powerful Jedi to stop you, Master Rajavari. Those
One of them even had to lift a finger.
To survive any challenge.
Remember that battle, my friends, my death.
Hold on, let's keep hearing this.
You speak of things I had long put aside.
Because you had died.
You were a great man once. You deserve more than this ruin and your memories.
I gave my dream to Nayland Ralak, and I saw a horror. Perhaps it was always so. Please.
I like to think that the Trandoshan can't see the ghost, and so he's freaking out thinking.
Oh, he knows because he said earlier Jedi thing.
The Jedi did not lose their way.
Wow, I've never actually anytime I've played a Sage mode, I've never actually given him peace.
Yeah.
He always just says, "No, I'm going to stick around."
Well, good for you. You did a sage decision.
Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at these because
I prefer to typically go with like the red one or something.
Yeah, but I need to see.
Nope.
No.
That's okay.
Maybe. I think I'll go with this one. I think I'll go with that one. And now we're going to give it to you because you look terrifying right now, man.
It's the nose rings.
All right, let's fix him right now. First,
you got to hit the C first.
Oh, yeah.
Go
away. Companion.
Right click.
There we go. He already looks worlds better.
There you go.
And let's give him some better armor.
No, that's just cosmetic. It won't do anything.
It won't? Really?
Yeah, no, it's just cosmetic for a companion.
Ah, it's fricked up. But whatever. All right. We ready? So, that's why I think that the sequel series butchered the Force and everything that it represented.
Alright, here's another question, chat. In the Star Wars Force Unleashed games, we see Starkiller bring down a Star Destroyer with the Force. Do you think that's a little too OP?
Well, no, because Yoda said size doesn't matter. Size is just something that we use to distract ourselves. It shouldn't matter. And I am in agreement with that. I don't think size should matter. I don't think it should be something that holds us back. So I think it's fine that he was able to do it. I think the fact that he was able to do it without training or preparation, and it's probably the biggest thing we've ever seen done with the Force, is a little much for us to take in, but I don't think it's improbable given the world.
Considering the Jedi, like the Force storms that Palpatine...
Yeah, considering what Palpatine unleashed, no.
And, yeah, the books, oof.
Besides, not only did he unleash that storm, he was very specific about what he hit with the storm. He didn't hit any of his own guys. He only hit resistance forces. How are you that precise? That's what I don't understand.
I believe he had hacks enabled, so there's that.
Anyway, any other questions? Anyone else arguing that I don't understand the Force? I'm always assuming that there's at least one person who's fuming going, "This guy doesn't get Star Wars!"
the thing their problem with Starkiller is they don't like the reverse grip.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright, wait, it still says that I need to go back down there. What?
No, this should go, like, kill off Shaman and stuff.
Well, hold on, let me see. It says, gather a lightsaber crystal.
Down there? No, that should be further ahead.
Let's find out. Let's see. Okay, it is, but it says you have a mission down there.
I do?
That's what it says.
Let me see.
It says the mission is...
No, it's just a bonus mission.
Oh, okay, then we don't need to do it.
Relax, we be fine.
Alright, then let's go get our lightsabers. Woohoo!
Huzzah!
Kill these flesh raiders!
Get lightsaber or commit genocide. Genocide o'clock it is, boys.
Hey, look at the time. It's time for Smite!
Smite!
Anyway, what else is going on in chat?
Let's see. Character idea. What about a Sith who eventually leaves the Sith Order to explore the meaning of the Force?
I mean, Revan.
There's Revan. There's also your sort of Sith Sage you made.
Yep, the Jedi Sage. He's a character.
Also,
Xion does that.
I sort of had an idea about that where I wanted to make a Prince of Egypt style Star Wars story with Sith.
The Prince of Egypt.
I guess we could call it the Prince of Dromenkaz.
Oh, don't you have a thing in that direction?
Yeah, but your thing's over here.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, we'll do your thing first.
Let's go get that crystal. Do we need to fight our way through a bunch of flesh raiders to get this
Dang
thing?
Skippy, we do.
Alright, time to fight our way through... Oh, wait, these aren't flesh raiders. These are clankers. Crush the clanker.
Them clankers got some tough armor.
So, Jonathan, the character that I'm playing with, how does it feel knowing that you are being accompanied by a robot, a literal lizard dude, and a Twi'lek lady?
Should we be walking into a bar somewhere?
Yep. That is exactly how this should happen.
Yep. But, yeah. I'm just gonna assume, like, the lizard guy is your pet. Like, just as long as you clean up after him, that's a big responsibility you have.
You know, taking care of a giant lizard isn't easy.
Especially the droppings. They don't make their droppings into sculptures, do they?
I don't think so.
You can stack them. But I do demand separate ships.
Hey, I'm a level 12 now. Yay!
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Make sure you're using the XP boosts.
Oh yeah, I do need to do that, don't I? Here, let me go ahead and add that while I'm thinking about it.
Right, click it. There we go.
Alright, XP
now you're
boost.
cooking with gas.
Let's rock and roll, Scooby-Doo.
Crap, look at all these Kyber crystals.
I know! Tython's been sitting on a whole thing of Kyber crystals.
You actually liked it, like, in the old lore, how, like, the reason the Sith started using red Kyber crystals because those were originally synthetic crystals, and those were the only ones they had access to.
Yep. Alright, I got myself a crystal here.
It's like, does the lizard need a litter box? Does he need to be house trained? And
it's a Gundark!
You can rip the ears off a Gundark.
Yeah, it's a Gundark.
Funny, it's about to die.
It's about to die?
Oh no, it's not a Gundark, it's just a dark beast.
Well, no, and when you go to another planet, you run into these and they're called Gundarks.
So just because it looks like a Gundark, it's a Gundark? That's specious?
I guess speciesist? I don't want to say racist, because that'd be racist.
No, I'm not a racist. I think Rey could be a fun character if handled correctly. Alright, now you gotta go this way.
Alright, which way we going? Which way we going? Oh, we're going this way. No, we're going this way. Yay! And now I get to make my frickin' lightsaber. Kill those dog thingamajiggers.
Kill the mutant! Purge the unclean!
Purge the mutant! Kill the unclean!
Oh, hi, Mr. Ancient Tython Defender.
What's going on in chat?
Well, let's see. When he died, his mask alone could make anyone force sensitive. Oh, you mean Revan? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
So you're saying there's a chance I could be force sensitive?
I won't be force sensitive.
Well, actually, we're both playing Jedi, so yay, mission accomplished.
Yay, we did it.
I did it.
I did it.
Actually, if that's the case, that kind of reminds me of, like, what was that one, you know, like, with the Wet Boys and the Durzo Blink?
Yeah, I remember that.
I forget what the book series was called.
It was called Night Angels.
Yeah, the Night Angel trilogy, where, like, the kid, like, can't use magic because he doesn't have, like, he biologically can't till he touches that artifact.
Yes.
It's kind of like that.
And then his girlfriend gets ugly. That was sad. That,
You're not. It's not that you died. It's that you're cosmetically no longer.
Well, she was tortured and her face was mutilated, and it was kind of his fault.
Indeed. Wasn't that like also Durzo's daughter?
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've read it. Anyway, anything else going on in chat? Kind of making sure that no one's bored out of their mind yet, because we haven't been going for a while now.
We actually have up to 35 viewers now.
Wow, that's impressive. 35 people with no lives.
Well, Sir Reynold the Kleptomaniac just has to go to bed now, so night-night, dude.
Night-night, Kleptomaniac, man.
Break out the heavy flamer. If only we could.
If only we could.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
Alright, boys, we're making our way up to... This is the ancient place where you make your lightsaber?
One of the ancient places. I'm going to go to another one.
Oh, you're going to go to another ancient place where you make your lightsaber. Let's go to the other ancient place where you make it. I don't like...
to fix the stairs.
Yeah, we might need to do something about that.
Alright, do your thing.
Alright, let's do our thing. Forge, Yuan has spoken of, is maker of weapons, arms, Jedi.
Gee, I couldn't tell, lizard boy.
No scent, no track. Nayland is not here, but should prepare. Perhaps it's time enough to build your weapon.
This will require a lot of concentration. If you could look out for me.
Alright, time to pull out your IKEA instructions.
Go make your weapon. You have earned. Alright, now we get to see a cool Force moment where she makes her lightsaber using the Force.
Do we really want to bring up the second game, LaBoge? Problem with that game was it's too short.
Yeah, it was a short game. Very short.
Yeah, I really wanted them to do more with Force Unleashed too. Because you went to, like, what, 2 planets?
3, I think.
No, 2 planets. There's Camino, that Capoid Pneumonia, and you were on a starship for a little bit.
You go to Dagobah for, like, a cutscene.
Yeah, but you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yea, Damocles, for your sword hangs... you know the rest. So can there be a lightsaber of Damocles? Copyright Muncie, Indiana. What? Quick, make the poster!
Quick, come and take a picture for the fan service!
Get out for the McDonald's toy add-in. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but, Ugly's here. He's blue. If he was green, he would die.
I love that face. And she couldn't give less of a damn.
There is no fear, only contempt.
There is no fear to be found here. Only
Lark, imagine Sith with light nunchucks. I'm going to divert you to Shad's video on nunchucks for that one.
Yeah, legitimately. Where
nunchucks are silly. What you need is gunchucks.
Where's my lightsaber? I literally just made it. Where's my lightsaber? Hold on, let me exit out. Go back in.
Oh, it's pending. It's pending. No.
Exit. Okay, so I got to accept. Now I can get it. Okay. There it is. Okay. It still says my practice saber is stronger.
It's not. Trust me.
All right.
It's just like mastery or something.
Oh, sure. Oh, God.
Gravity.
Railings. Look into them.
I think he probably just saw you eat dirt. It's like, what?
No, I'm good.
Fitting that it's you, armed with the last lightsaber this forge will ever make. Look at her.
Another Jedi to nod and preach and do nothing while the Flesh Raiders ravage our home.
You could move.
I know Rajavari's secrets. Horrors that the Jedi, this Jedi, have been chasing. And only I can protect us, our families, and our
For a
future.
small fee, of course.
Let your friends speak.
I'd like to hear what the others make of your opinions.
Nayland, this is... You're going too far. How is this protecting us?
A bayonet lightsaber.
I did this for all of you. If you can't see the danger, I'll show you myself.
By being a psychopath.
Listen to your people. This is not what they want.
It'll make sense when you're dead.
How does that follow? Dark thing? He's actually more of a light blue, to be honest. Oh, you meant like metaphorically.
All right, here you go. Let's fight it out, boy. Yeah. Hold on. Let me give you a boom. Yeah, you didn't like that one, did you? Hold on. I'm gonna throw pebbles at him.
Look at the stone faces on these two.
They just got nothing to say right now.
Their eyes dry as dust. They're cold sons of guns. They are. So,
hey, we won.
I've forgotten the smell of my own blood. I yield.
Wimp.
Beat Nayland Ralak?
It's quite easy.
Please. You're not going to kill him.
Maybe. He has to die.
I won't kill him. He can go to the Jedi Temple until his fate is decided.
There are worse fates than
still
death.
lose him. The village needs Nayland's help. How are we going to keep it together?
Find your own strength.
Relying on others to protect you makes you weak. Remember that.
We could always
Keep your rifle by your side, boys.
Maybe we pushed him into becoming this.
We can carry Nayland to the Temple, Master Jedi. He still belongs to us.
For a small fee. Now I get to stare off at the mountains like this is some imposing moment when really I need to go pee.
You're a big hunter. Are you saying she's fat? That's rude.
Perhaps not. But this is a beginning, not an end.
Cannot be other. Scorekeeper has seen. Chosen for greatest honor. My honor! You are Herald of Scorekeeper.
Congratulations, you're a prophet to a religion you don't follow.
I'm the what?
Herald of the Scorekeeper. What is that?
Chosen one, Herald of great skill, power, honor, Scorekeeper sees and favors.
You're the referee.
To lose points was hard, but Scorekeeper has led through darkness to greater thing. You! I will follow Herald wherever needed. Scorekeeper has shown path to serve her Herald.
You truly believe I am this Herald? I'll do my best to live up to the name.
Because it gives me power.
It much news we have, Herald. Should return to Jedi Temple, speak to Council and Yuan. Alright, what's our time right now?
It's a little past, no, it's 10:57.
10:57. Do you want to call it here?
No, we can wrap up my thing and then we'll be done.
Alright, let's go do your thing and then we'll wrap it up for the night.
Yep.
I thought we could get off the planet, but probably not.
We'll pretty much be done with the planet after this.
Well, we'll get off the planet next time.
Yep.
How have y'all been enjoying the stream, by the way? Let us know in the chat. What do y'all think so far of the stream? We've done it 2 nights now. It's been kind of a ride, but...
Well, we got 37 people now.
We got 37 people. 37 people with nothing
of course,
to
they're
do.
all going, do it. Do it. Do it. Don't worry, I will do it. Owl Mountain, do it. Do it.
Well, we appreciate all of you watching. Let us know if you've been enjoying this and if you'd like to see us continue to do this for the next few weeks.
I'm enjoying it.
I mean, I'm having fun.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun to get to play as Sion Hirani. Because I did make her for a story, and I just haven't been able to work on that story yet.
Yeah.
Hannah said she'll draw a picture of her at some point.
Yeah.
Hannah.
Oh, if he calls her senpai, we purge her without question.
If he calls, who calls you senpai?
I think you call Jonathan senpai.
You know what? I'm not gonna call you senpai. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so they're saying they like it, though some are going to bed. Aaron, you already told us night.
Some are going to bed. Oh, that's a shame.
I think it's just Aaron.
Aaron's going to bed?
Yep.
Oh, that's a shame.
This way.
Sorry to hear that, Aaron. Good night, man.
Duke, and Miles says, "Do continue."
Wait, is it Aaron Rowell?
Yes.
Aaron and I are buddies, chat, just so you know. Aaron and I are buddies. We sometimes talk about stories and stuff like that, so I know him outside of chat.
Who designed this cabin?
It is a very twisty and turny cabin. Who dug this cabin? Desert Wines?
I blame the Flesh Raiders, personally.
The Flesh Raiders are at fault for everything around here.
Dang Flesh Raiders.
Kill them with impunity.
Exactly. It's the only thing they deserve. What a bunch of Flesh Raiders, am I right, fellas? That's a pejorative term.
Oh, hold on. Your first companion's this droid. Do you get a better look for your droid?
Yeah, I did. I made him blue.
Oh, so now he's R2-D2.
Yes, he's blue. If he was green, he would die.
You already said that joke.
I love that joke, and you will not stop me.
Yeah, but...
I love my Romanian pop music. You and I only know like 2 Romanian songs.
You do only know 2 Romanian songs.
And you'll never stop me.
I wasn't gonna stop you. Why are you being weird? Stop being weird.
No.
Wait, that dude's using Force Lightning?
Poorly.
Dude, the Flesh Raiders are learning Sith powers. What is this heresy?
Yeah, that's why we're killing them. Because they know too much.
So this Jedi's been teaching them how to use the Force?
Yeah, pretty much.
What a jerk!
How dare he try and make them better themselves? We'll show them the proper place on the totem pole.
You will all die in a sea of holy fire.
And maybe an earthquake.
Onward to... Oh, what's this?
Gotta say, for Force-sensitive Flesh Raiders, not that impressive.
Yeah, they weren't that tough, honestly.
Yeet!
Oh, yeah, yeet! Hold on, I'm coming, bro. Back off.
Good work. What I do hate is, like, sometimes when you're just trying to, like, attack them, it's like, ooh, let me pick this up in the middle of a fight. It's like, I'm not saying no to credits, but...
I would never say no to credits, but...
There is a time and place. Good job shooting the corpses. I like your bloodlust there, buddy.
You got a good droid there.
The droid's just like, exterminate.
Exterminate. Kill. Beat, boop, kill the flesh people.
Attaboy. I'm so proud of him. Oh, another purple thingy.
I love the purple thingies.
I have no idea what the purple thing does.
I want some of that purple stuff. Ooh, what's this? What's this?
Yay. Murder time.
Murder time, fun time.
Did someone say dark side?
Oh, God.
You pushed over an old man, you fiend.
I sensed you coming. Your fear betrayed you. You're weak. Like my old master. You will fall with him.
Now I'll stop you.
Hurting anyone else, Bengal. It's over.
No, the will of the Force guided me here for justice. To restore what the Jedi lost. You weren't on Coruscant. You never saw our greatest cut down or watched the temple burn.
I was there with marshmallows, actually.
I escaped that destruction to see my own master surrender to the Sith. They exterminated us, and he gave up.
That's why you brought Master Orgus here? To make him pay?
The weak will be sacrificed here to make the Forge stronger.
No.
Wait, he's got a yellow lightsaber?
And red pants, he's French!
Born from ashes.
Alright, let me show you how this is actually gonna go down, pal.
Yeah, earthquake time, fun time. Oh, wait, there went all your minions. Oh, no, what will you do?
Oh, yeah, the Jedi are so weak, but yeah, your soldiers aren't exactly impressive, pal.
The Jedi Order will be forged from ashes. Maybe yours. Rocket and bonk.
Ooh, you were talking some good stuff there, Squiddy.
You've won.
Yeah.
Why has the Force guided me to this defeat?
Maybe you're an idiot?
You're stronger than any Jedi I've known. You could redeem the Order and
That's the
destroy
plan.
the Sith. I
Yep.
understand. You are the weapon I came to forge.
Wonderful.
I hope you appreciate the irony of me killing you.
You don't have to strike me down.
Why not?
I am your servant now. I have spent a lifetime learning the paths to power. That knowledge is now yours. Let me leave Tython and prepare the galaxy for your ascendance. I will deliver the gifts you need to reclaim your destiny.
Wow,
Or, alternatively...
I'll make my own destiny. And you need to die.
Calamari's back on the menu, boys.
Oh!
Cthulhu has been defeated. Lovecraft cower before me. Oh, right, I gotta get you up.
I love how little you give a crap about your own master. It's like, I defeated the... Oh, yeah, you.
I defeated Bengal Moore, Master. He's dead.
Squid.
Poor man. He was so lost. The horrors he witnessed on Coruscant broke him. Destroyed the gentle Padawan I trained. You, however, faced a challenge beyond any trial I could assign.
You taught me something?
There's nothing more.
I mean, yes, thank you.
All that's left is for you to enter the forge.
Terrific, more sure. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. That's too mean.
Tremendously honored.
There's no substitute for the weapon you create yourself. Normally, we make Padawans gather materials themselves, but you've proven enough. These are all the physical components. The rest will come from your mastery of the Force. I'll carry Bengal's body to the Jedi Temple. Meet me there when you're ready.
Alright, remember, I like my squid medium rare.
Alright, I guess we get to go forge yours now. Let's go. Again, railing would be nice.
Oh, but we're not done after this, bud. Observe.
I'm observing.
Because did you know that this has its own Grindelwald or whatever? Not Grindelwald. What's the monster underneath?
What the heck?
Yep, creature of the Black Lagoon.
Oh my gosh! Do all Jedi have to deal with this?
No, it's kind of like what was the creature that lived under Beowulf's place?
Grendel.
Grendel, yeah, it has its own Grendel.
I could probably fight it off while you do this.
Probably.
Oh, you're gonna get a blue one.
Yep.
That's special.
Yeah, you can buy another crystal if you don't like it.
No, that's fine. I like blue.
Just gotta enjoy my mountain climbing.
Smack. Shing.
Bow, bow, bow.
Dun 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 dun.
Forged with the finest rock candy around.
Dun 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 dun.
It's like, no fair. I waited for one to. Oh, do I do the exact same pose?
Yeah, time for another movie poster. Woo!
Oh, he's not approving.
He does not approve. Oh my gosh, he's a Star Wars Reddit editor. This is not canon to the actual lore. Cancel.
Legends is superior, you heathen.
The sequel series is good. Oh my god, he's cosmonaut.
He is it. Oh gosh, I'm stuck in the black. Okay, there we go. Okay, don't fight it. Dang it.
Why? What's wrong?
Because now I can't equip the lightsaber. I have to wait till he's dead first.
Oh, well, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's why I didn't go attack that guy first.
Oh.
That's okay. One last round with the practic saber before I retire this son of a gun for good. Forged Guardian?
The Forged Guardian.
Or like a troll.
That sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster name. I summon the Forged Guardian in attack mode.
Hold on. Why do I have Dark Jedi's lightsaber and Knight's lightsaber? That's weird. They're both the same thing, but different.
They're both the same thing, but different.
Okay, well, we can do that. Weirdy. Now let's see what it looks like. Nope. Nice.
It's a blue Jedi now.
Alright, so I vote we just fast travel back to the Jedi Temple.
Yep, fast travel back. Jedi Temple going?
in the Swedes design lightsabers. Yep. You could see IKEA right above the floor. Why are the handles so boring? Because they have to be mass-produced, that's why.
I could make my own handle, make it cool.
Alright, hold on, get over here. I know you're going to have to knock this off, read the lore over here.
What is it? What is it? What
For the modification table.
Oh, yeah,
You gotta perk up your lightsaber. Where are you? Modify, control, right click.
Modify, control, right click. So what do I click?
Pull up your character sheet. Because you don't need to use the auto modification station anymore. Hover over your weapon.
Okay.
Let's see, so...
it just
control, right click. Put it back in there.
Control, right click.
Yes. Now just go over to the ingredients you want. Nope, leave that there. Leave that there. Go over, down one. Right click that. Yep. And go over there. Right click that. There, now you made it more powerful.
Yay! Now it'll do things.
Better.
Better things. Oh, and there's Incredible. He's right behind us.
Hey!
What is up?
Oh, look at that. Oh, he's got a fluffy nothing. He does. It's crystals.
That's a crystal fox.
It's a meth fox.
Of course it's
Oh, look.
And you've got
now you're just showing off.
Now you're just showing off.
I do like the throne, though. That is a cool throne.
It is a cool throne. And the way she's sitting in it, too. Just like, it's
nice.
A Chad move.
Nice. Alright, I think that's probably best we call it there.
Yeah, we probably do need to call it there. Let's get over here real quick so that we're in a good place to start up next time. And before we go to bed, I will show y'all what Leah Tide looks like since we just talked about that. So, alright, let's go ahead and log out. That was fun. And I'll show y'all Leah Tide before we go. Don't freeze on me, baby. Don't freeze on me. I know you've been behaving most of the night. We only had like one real issue.
You know, once we got it going, it was pretty good.
Once we got it going, it was fine, but like it wanted to act up. I don't know why it wanted to act up. And you're acting up now. Don't do this to me.
Don't. No, that's a very bad.
Oh, we'll give it a minute. Hey, now it's bad. There we go. Took it a minute, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
It's the sequel.
This chick right here keeps showing up in all of Lee Orchard's videos
because she has the hots for him.
And wishes she was a lesbian.
Oh, I think she's actually is bisexual, so you could get it away. So
okay, so this is Leah Tai. Just so that y'all know what she looks like.
Believe it or not, she's actually not from Thailand. I know. I was surprised.
The armor's not great, but
we're working on that.
We're working on.
Honestly, I don't mind like the pauldrons. I think those look good.
Yeah, but the rest is.
It's all compared to like the starting bounty hunter stuff.
Yeah, for sure, but still. So now y'all know what Leah Tai is. Let us know in the chat and the comments what you think of her look. And yes, we have a bunch of others here, but most of those I play with Lark on. I've got a smuggler, got a sorceress, and I've got. Of course, I had to make an inquisitor named Amberly Vale. For all of you who read Caiaphas Cain, you know exactly who that's a reference to.
Yeah, I can't believe you got away with that name.
I know. Well, I had to change Vale spelling.
Still. Good night. Good night, Anthony.
All right. Well, in any case, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and log out here.
Okay, LaBoge likes her.
LaBoge likes her. I'm glad someone likes her. I'm really glad for that. All right. Wait for it to come back up because it's probably going to do this black screen thing again.
For 14 forever.
But let's give it a few minutes. While we're waiting to go off, let us know in chat. Those of you who are still around and are willing, what did you like most about the stream? What did y'all enjoy the talks about the Force? Did y'all enjoy the talks about Lily Orchard and Cosmonaut? Did you enjoy our discussion on did you enjoy the story about Leah Tai? Like what did you enjoy most about the stream while we're waiting on things to load up?
There's one question, like how is an earthquake less dangerous or less moral than Force lightning or mind control? To which I say, well, earthquake is more down to earth.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
I refuse until I am.
I'm going to pretend you did not say that.
Yeah, but listen. Anyway, like Jedi. The thing is, like Jedi is mind tricks are persuasion. They wear off over time, and I also am okay with it because one, I'm playing more of a morally ambivalent Jedi, and two, it's funnier to me this way.
Well, for you, it's like you're going to make choices that fit what you think is right.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm gonna do kind of the same thing, but I will err more on the side of light, unless I know, like, no.
That's like, it's definitely moronic. Okay, I think.
What's moronic?
some of the light side decisions.
For sure.
Yeah, I think you may have to like control.
Yeah, we might need to delete this one. Hold on.
Let's... For some reason, like exiting it out, it like disagrees with like the recording software as well. It's weird.
Let's see if it behaves. I hit Task Manager. It's not wanting to.
It's probably pulled up like in the background. Go ahead and sign out so that it'll at least start.
Let's try that. It's even fighting me on that one.